Hi, everybody. My name is Big Tim, and that's Little Tim.
Yo, is that Big Tim over there?
Big and Little Tim. Anyway, we installed all sorts of modifications. And it's time to have great fun in Fallout New Vegas. For real this time, though. You're over there watching a great advertisement. We're making all those ad bucks.
Yeah, there we go. Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power.
No! You told me you were personally involved in that.
Yep. I played Jimbles.
I thought you directed.
Yes. I directed.
Yes.
I directed it. I directed a play in one episode. My name was Jimbles.
Okay. Do you think they're going to use that
Yeah. No, I've already seen the episode. It's good.
episode? I guess it's not a movie, right?
Yeah.
Shows what I know. Anyway, it's time to fucking rock. So, since the last time we played, it is too loud. The last time we've played, we had a big crash right here, getting all the way up to the bowl.
Jimmy Coins. That's what it was.
Jimmy Coins. Now, I'm just gonna go back to the save, and we're just gonna run through it and see what we get.
Yeah. Big thanks to was it Doug who told us about this thing?
DFC.
Yeah.
DFC, we followed your guide that you linked us last episode to the T. I've got it running. I got it fucking proofread, motherfucker.
It looks smooth as shit.
It looks smooth as shit. This is on Ultra, as it should be. I'm going to give you slightly more volume. It's on Ultra. We have this new marker. Who knows what the fuck that means?
It's your door. That's the door.
That's the door. We have this crazy new...
Oh, that's right. You were going to do Honest Hearts.
I was going to do Honest Hearts, and I still could. But we're going to go around, I guess, because now we're already down here. We don't have to.
No, I just was remembering myself. I was like, there was something that you wanted to do.
Then I changed my mind to go fight Aurelius of Phoenix, which we didn't end up doing.
I don't remember that at all. Also, you're close. We could do Old World Blues, although you might be a little under level for that.
I can't possibly. I'm like level 2, dude.
Yeah. I said you might be a little under leveled. I said it.
That's true. Stupid one you might not have noticed. Pip-Boy 2 times as fast.
Huh. That is nice.
Makes a difference. There's one where lighting doesn't affect the way the screen looks a little bit. That's good. In general, everything has been improved as far as running and performance and crashing and any kind of relevant bug fix.
It crashes so much better now, guys. You won't even believe it.
Hopefully, it does not crash at all. Because I do believe that this game, being more than 10 years old, possibly could have received some kind of that was fine, modification team effort that led to a game that runs correctly. And it feels like we have that in this guide.
I do love it when people band together and they're like, listen, nobody cares about this anymore except for us, so we're going to fucking tool it ourselves.
It's true. It seems as though they should be like...
That ant was not doing anything for anybody.
Unfortunately, the coin shot's feeling real nice. Not on that guy, though. Anyway, we're glad to be back, everybody. We're having another Friday night stream. We're killing it.
Hey, what's up, Sticksaw? A1 Sticksaw here in chat,
what's
my
up,
boys.
Sticksaw? What you got to say to us?
Posted several hours early instead of last second, like you were already streaming. So that's good.
Sorry about that. You know, I did it. I posted a thing 2 hours in advance. I said we're going to do it in 2 hours, and then I did it. Now maybe we'll actually get some people.
Now, I feel like, is the dinner bell always this quick on its pumps? Possibly
no. So that is something. I downloaded a bunch of like animation fixes. So if it changed anything, it might have. It also,
you know what we've never seen ever again, even though it was one of your favorite mods. Guess.
Signature weapon.
Signature weapon.
We used to do signature weapon all the time.
Okay, but you're not right now.
I know, and I would really love it. I wouldn't have gotten so close. It's kind of just ripping them up. I hate to say it. Oh, it's just a great gun.
I'm a Jackal Gang leader. Oh God, I'm dead.
Kill cams, right? I feel like I deserved at least one for that.
Oh well, there's still more enemies. They won't kill cam until you've like completely.
Sometimes I feel they're like
cleared hostiles.
Oh. Yeah, I maybe would have been a bit.
Ow, my name's Ow. Wow, 2 gang leaders.
I'm just gonna VATS you real quick just to make sure the VATS is still working.
Guys, the war on crime is still being fought in the streets today.
It's true.
Classic VATS nonsense with shotguns.
Did not deserve to not hit there. Not in a million years. Is that a bird? Enemy bird spotted?
I fucking hate that birds are
what were they thinking?
thing markers. It's like, oh, there's a guy up here. I wonder what his deal is. Oh, it's just a bird.
This game's feeling real nice.
Yeah, you got your kill cam. You got your level up. You leveled up because you saw kill cam.
Honestly,
I saw a man die in front of me, so I got a level
no
up.
perks every level. Oof. We all forgot about that shit.
See, these are all just birds.
They're all just birds.
It's all birds. It's birds all the way down.
It's gonna take a random pot shot into a crowd. It's no big deal. Well, we're gonna rock and roll. I'm just gonna keep rolling around.
Went for a nap and woke up, and you had already stopped streaming. Classic move.
What? We stopped streaming? Or
No, for last time.
Oh, sorry, dude. What are we supposed to wait till you're done napping? Why don't you just you go to a fucking play and you're like hold it for 2 hours?
Listen, we stream like she in that one.
She.
No, in that one U2 song, and that we move in mysterious ways.
It's all right. Now, unfortunately, I do have a little bit of information about this location.
What's that?
He's gonna be a man. Can't see him just yet.
He's taking his time. I'm more concerned about the other man, but I guess you haven't taken
I got
any of those. Oh no, Oliver Sand. Oh, this time he didn't have a shirt.
It doesn't he usually wear a shirt?
I guess his outfit is randomly generated.
Yeah, I don't mind just kicking him from far here. I'm not really looking to meet anybody on this road, so I'm gonna go around it. I feel as though
I'm Volbase and Coulter. I'm a cool guy. Check it out.
One at Cottonwood Cove and then went back to the strip, I'd be fine, right?
Yeah, so that's one of the things you can do is
something I'm going to do.
Yeah, you can do as much shit as you want to NCR and Legion, and then when you leave the tops, that's when you can get all your shit reset.
Because they'll be like, here's your coin.
They'll be like, oh, you're actually a mover and a shaker. We want you on our side.
The way I think Jimmy Coins works is I feel as though you fuck with him, he fucks with you.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think he's got a devil-may-care attitude.
I'm using Coin Shot. It does seem kind of poignant. But I feel like I could walk right into Cottonwood Cove now and they'd be cool.
I mean, literally, that was the whole reason why he's called Jimmy Coins, because you're using Coin Shot.
I know. So I feel like they would appreciate that as people who have the coins. Also, I can sprint, which I don't think I could before.
No, I think that's new.
Yeah, that feels really, really great. Looks great. Feels good.
Yeah, that was. I feel like that was a mod before that we would have, but
we added it for 4.
Yeah.
I think it's taking my.
I think Iron Sights were. I think that's a mod too. I don't think that was in. Yeah, I don't think that was a mod. I don't think that was in this
one. Do I have any of the weapons to test this on? Nope.
No, literally just the one.
I'm proud of myself for that. Because I mean,
listen, it's a good one.
That's the whole thing.
That's right.
Yeah. Because then I was like, fuck it, we'll do something else. But we're going to do it.
Yeah, because we tried doing OutStarts like 3 times and it crashed every single time.
No, it was not meant to be. I'm just going to give you a touch less.
I think you want less voice too. There you go. I mean, at that rate, you might just go lower.
Hey, come on.
Hey.
Excuse me?
Hey, dude, this is ambush zone.
Very rude cone. Anyway, you'll notice that it is the ambush zone, but I was looking for more ambushes than that.
Do you like ice cream cones or bowls?
No.
If you're going to a place, are you going to order a coal or a bone?
Here's the thing.
A coal or a bone?
I would
Which
probably
one?
order a coal. However, the real key about it, I'm just fucking eating them alive. The real key is the pro move of you get a cone and then you put it in a bowl.
You put it on bowl, yeah.
And then you get all the boys. I saw a thing recently that was, I don't know who sells it, but it was fucking cone tips. What was that?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Because, like, they have...
ambush, idiot. Wow.
Oh, that I like.
I didn't know it worked like that. That's fantastic. I'm used to... I really want duct tape because of 7 Days to Die. We usually need duct tape all the time.
Yeah, that's how it kind of worked in 4. Like, you had just said that mini menu.
Yeah, that's way better.
What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. No, because, like, I got, like drumsticks. Well, not drumsticks. I got, like, store-brand drumsticks a couple weeks ago. And the best part is always at the end.
That's the best part.
Because it's the nib.
Absolutely.
And it's filled with that choco.
That chakra.
Happy birthday, Mr. C from Soulless Reaper Games.
Thank you.
Gaming.
I turned 33 last whatever. Oh, does it say birthday stream still? Fuck me. I'm sure it does.
Oh, yeah, it sure does.
Can you...
I think... No, because I'm not logged in.
Guys, we got to edit that shit. Thank you, though, for saying that. Appreciate that.
It's still his birthday in spirit.
It's true. I feel as well. Whatever then. Who cares?
Yeah. Maybe we'll say it's your birthday. Whatever.
You guys know it's not my birthday. I turned 33 last week for that stream. Been a rough 33 so far, boy. Tell you what. We're going tough, but we're making it good.
So I don't think there's any way for you to know this, but apparently this is Ulysses Ranch, not Jesus Ranch.
Why is that the case?
Oh no,
Did we get Chopper?
Yes, it is where you get Chopper. I think it's in the.
Supposed to be
I think
right
it's
here,
in the. I think it's in the cabin.
Maybe. I thought it was
Um,
outside the cabin.
no, I'm pretty sure it's inside.
Well, let's find out.
I think. Okay, I think this is where in the initial draft of the game when Ulysses was supposed to be a follower. Isn't it sitting on the shelf right there behind you?
I just couldn't believe how quick that loaded.
Oh no, it's a. I really thought it was.
I'm pretty sure it's outside.
Yeah, you must be right.
Mind me.
Oh, isn't it in like a grave or something?
No, I think it's like on a cooking thing. Maybe I've lost my mind.
No, we both think it's here. I really thought it was
I
in
really
like.
thought it was like here.
I thought it was in like a grave or something.
We're gonna find out who's.
Because I thought it was like a
Jonathan Guitaro. I would have suspected it to be. Maybe it never was here.
oh my god, Edward Six Sauce. Apparently I have these bits from a while back, so thanks
thank
for those
you.
hot bits.
Yeah,
bits.
we appreciate donations today very much. So, I'm unemployed unfortunately at this point, as is DMarks, if he wants to go into that, which maybe not.
Listen, everything's there.
Yeah, recently lost my job, and we're moving in like a week, and it's a disaster. But we're streaming. Make it happen.
We gotta live the life.
We gotta have fun.
Yeah, you gotta have fun.
You gotta enjoy
I
it.
think it's up on the hill.
Are you sure it's not up here on this?
I mean, this is fun. I'm enjoying this a lot.
It's okay, guys at home. Chopper, it's here.
Here, I'll look it up. Actually,
It's definitely right here.
no. What I was going to say was, I think if I remember correctly, back in the initial draft of the game, where Ulysses was a follower that you could recruit, you recruited him here.
That would make sense to me. Is it like not actually here, but like near here?
Chopper,
We both just think it is?
cleaver, rusted weapon, Wolfhorn Ranch. No, inside the farmhouse on the stove. Yeah, you were right.
Okay, I remember it had something to do with cooking.
There he
Great,
is.
what a fool.
There he
Let's see
is.
if that has some kind of cool shit to it. I'm sure it will not. Yeah. It's a great weapon, that's all. Unfortunately, it can't be used to cut corn, as it should be. So I am going to kill Aurelius Phoenix. My goal is to kill him, then go to the strip and get absolved of all the sins. So I got no problem killing Legion losers. Because they're going to attack me right here anyways. Fuck them.
Yeah, apparently. Oh, yeah. So apparently this was just like where. Apparently this was just Ulysses' ranch, and the grave on the hill. The grave on the hill is supposed to represent him being cut from the game, which is funny.
That's really funny. Then some other shit happened.
Yeah. Then he got brought back in the sequel.
Brought back in a seagull. I'm sure that's what you said. Don't ask me, but I think that's what you said. Anyway, it's really running great, guys. I'm not gonna say it. The last time I said it, the shit crashed 100 million times.
No, I'm loving this life right now.
No, this game life.
Yeah, this
It's American life. That one?
no crash king over here.
Yeah, they call me the No Crash King. Yeah, that's fine. No, I do not want to shoot him.
That's a Helsing reference.
Is it?
Yeah, apparently I don't remember in what
I
context,
was cracking open
but
this Dr. Pepper. Don't worry about
at
it.
one point they call Alucard the No Life King.
I do remember that. That's like in the manga a lot.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's Dr. Pepper time, folks.
Grip it and rip it, baby.
Grip it and rip it. That
I'm also drinking Dr. Pepper, a diet version of said beverage.
I got full version just because I was looking for a little bit more sugar. Feel as though sugar lately. Guys, be real with me, okay? Here, we're gonna start talking about real shit right now. I feel as though the way that this is a really interesting concept, and I want you to get into.
I'm excited for it.
I feel as though obviously the landscape of Let's Plays has changed. And I feel that now the landscape insofar as Let's Plays is more of a calm, less joke all the time kind of way, which is more in line with us.
So I think a big part of it is because you see this as a lot with the McElroys, who are the people behind like My Brother and Me and Adventure Zone, and they do a lot of other stuff. There's a lot of like parasocial behavior regarding them because like they are very much branded as like a family, and like they talk to their listeners as though they're like kind of like a family thing. So like I feel like that's a big part of like streaming in general is like it's kind of like because like listen, I remember when I a few years ago when I was working up in Canada, I didn't know anyone up there. It was cool. I liked being up there, but like I did get kind of lonely because I didn't know anyone there, and I listened to a lot of like podcasts and stuff, and like I would be like, I bet, and they like kind of were like my company, you know?
Yeah.
They were like my not my friends.
We're
like
actually near the mouses, so I'm gonna do that.
I was about to say, yeah, I feel like we're close. This is one we always fucking can never find.
I know. We always get it's like right here ish.
Yeah.
I never remember that there's fucking indicators on my map that tell me.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be one of them. But yeah, so like when I was up in Canada and I was like I said, I was lonely and I would comfort listen to a lot of podcasts and certain things, and so like the people on those podcasts, because I would re-listen to a lot of episodes, they just kind of like I said, they just kind of became part of my life. They weren't like I didn't think that we were like friends or anything, but like I think that's what you're kind of saying. It's just like this experience of like being with people.
Well, what I mean specifically is that I feel as though there's less of a facade of like trying to just be funny. I feel like that doesn't exist as much anymore.
I'm gonna take a series of recently legalized edibles until I can convince this parasocial relationship is a real one. Oh, you know what? You live your best life, A1 Stick style.
Listen.
Hey, you found it. Congrats.
What?
What are you doing here?
Yeah. So as far as you remember that we did meet one of our wonderful fans, Friendzone. At least I did.
Yeah, because weren't she selling him something?
He gave me a monitor, which we still have. Great monitor. However, that was the whole thing is when he and his girlfriend like moved to whatever, they just used to watch New Vegas, like us playing it.
Yeah.
They used to fucking watch it at dinner time, and I was like, I can't believe that. But I do believe it, of course, and it was such a compliment at the time. It feels great that anyone would watch this for any reason. But
because like I think it's interesting from the perspective of like,
you know, couples doing it though.
Back in the days before, like, you know, when people were still like figuring out stuff on the internet, especially this kind of content and whatnot, like there wasn't really a name for like what became this kind of like, you know, parasocial. Because like, well, especially with us,
I especially don't get mukbangs, bro. Let's talk about that shit in a minute. But go on.
Especially because we were and are very small, so like all of our shit is just like very personal because we don't have any in betweens. There's like no layer between us and the fans.
And of course, this is less true of us in the case of like putting on a facade because we never really did because we didn't appeal to a massive group.
Yeah, so like, anyway. So like from that perspective, like people would email us, talk to us, or whatever. And we just be like, yeah, whatever. We interact with these people and things like that. Yeah, but like you know.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is like now people are not expecting like a YouTuber personality as much or like those kind of jokes as much. So like to be less off the wall and erratic, but more like calm in tone. Because the people who watch these videos, it turned out were not the young kids necessarily, but rather people who want to be like, all right,
rather lonely adults.
Well, kind of, yeah, but it's like, okay, let's get together and play a game we like, and you know we're all hanging out, and we're just watching, and it's good. I should have took Wild Wasteland.
That would have been good, yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like now I feel like the Let's Plays you do see are way calmer in tone and less like, let's just fuck around. It's more like, no, I just want to see Tom C do a run real quick.
Well, to be fair, I've never been a great kind of...
Right.
Love
that boy.
I don't watch a ton of Let's Plays, so I'm not really good. I'm sure there's still a lot of that of like trying to, because like I'm sure 90% of Fortnite streamers are like that because they're like, because here's the thing. Okay, all right, this is kind of a tangent. But I feel like since it's like it's marketing itself more towards like children and younger viewers, my wife and I were talking about this. We went to see we saw Lightyear a couple months ago, and like as in the theaters, And there
I
were
heard there's a pornographic scene in that film. Is that true?
yeah, there's a very explicit lesbian sex scene,
Can
which
you
a
please
lot of people got
describe-
upset about.
Oh, I thought you would tell me in detail the size and girth of Buzz Lightyear's cock.
Call it Lil Buzz.
It's uncool for you to have been silent post that joke. That was so. Everyone home was like, "This dude is fucking selling." Like, it's the opposite of wrestling when you sell something. Oh! Talk about screaming. Hey, fuckface. You got a lot of coins you need, motherfucker. What's up? Did you come with all those coins, or did I just fucking drill them into you?
Did I give you these coins with my gun?
Yeah, fucking give me a refund, cocksucker. This whole menu thing, it honestly,
It's really good.
I'm not
liking it a
talking
lot.
like I'm ejaculating from it. I'm post jazz, and now like I've made a hardened cod piece of former jizz from how much I love it.
It's giving you a lot of post nut clarity about how you
Dude,
wish you always
wise
had
man
this.
time. Absolutely not. I am not in wise man time. However, because I'm in a constant state of arousal because of how good that is. It's running so fucking good.
Yeah, this is great.
It's like they made a remaster of it right now, but someone with a good team made it. I should have taken some fucking visual mods, but at the same time, this is essentially vanilla.
Yeah.
This is like if I just made vanilla run right. Which,
No,
by
this
the
is-
way,
this
still a
is-
fun game.
I was gonna say this is what I want. I want like it's fun being in the classic graphs.
Woohoo! Yeah.
You know, the graphs as we call them.
Yeah, the classic aesthetic.
Yeah. That's the one he just shot. He's probably dead.
I know, but there's another one right there. Yeah, we saw him. There's only a couple of coins in this bitch, you know?
But yeah, what I was gonna say was that I think it's the same thing with like streamers who are trying to appeal to a younger audience. What my wife and I were talking about, we were, like I said, we wanted to see Lightyear. The previews before was for a lot of kids movies, and we were just like,
Trick shot comp.
it's like we were like, is it just us or like are kids movies just like seemingly the worst now? Like it's just all like fart jokes and like just fart jokes and funny noises and just
fart
like
jokes, really?
dude, so many fart jokes. Like pretty sure the Minions franchise is 90% fart
Yes,
jokes,
100%. First of all, we don't
5% banana,
it's-
and 5% Steve Carell.
We all know that I'm fiercely anti-Minions, right?
No, I think any sane person is.
Thank you. I'm just making sure that that's on record, as I see no merit of this, and anyone who claims that they enjoy this content frightens me immediately, because I don't get it.
Yeah, it's not good.
When is the joke happening? That's my question.
But yeah, so like I feel like it's all because like it's just like because there's been this commercial for this like I don't know what I think it's advertising like bomb pops or some shit like that, but like it's one of the most annoying commercials I've ever seen because just like so much shit and noise. I'm like, I think this is what they think gets kids. It's just like a lot of noise
did it?
and shit.
Did that used to get kids back in the day?
I don't think it did. I don't think it was like. I don't think things were because like if you think about the wackiest Nickelodeon shit that you can imagine,
Bro, I'm still fucking distressed over the fact that Nickelodeon was like currently exploiting girls like while I was watching it, and that like I was absorbing like propaganda from child molesters. You know what I mean?
I mean, listen.
This is what it feels like to me. Is that like if guys, I'm in a real headspace, but it feels as though everything was made by people who are insanely awful and trying to imprint upon me messages that are not cool. But I mean, y'all know about Dan Schneider. I don't need to teach you about that.
Yeah, you're talking about this the other day.
But luckily,
It's crazy.
it's not good. However, my boy Rocco's Modern Life, he never did anything wrong. I feel as though we were at a different period of Nickelodeon in which they just had the ugliest fucking characters in the world. For instance, all Rugrats.
Yeah, Rugrats is not good.
All Real Monsters. Rocket League.
Hey
Not
Arnold.
Rocket League. Rocket Power.
Yeah, Rocket Power. Hey
all
Arnold.
the ugliest art in the world that no one could possibly like. Let's just go real slow-mo on this.
I think it was all the same, either all the same studio or mostly the same studio.
It was fucking Hanna-Barbera.
No, it was like
It's like Nicktoons Studio. Who gives a fuck?
no, it was specific. I remember because I
It was
remember.
Class B Plasco.
Thank you. I was like, because I remember the logo in my head.
You
I'm
really wanted
imagining
me
what
to-
it looks like right now. I mean, I was gonna look it up. I wouldn't have minded, but I'm glad you remembered.
Yeah, I guess it's you had 2 more skill. Yeah, I have to take that. As they go riding merrily along, and they see. Do you think if you were a Wild West cowboy, you would ever be married? I feel like you don't settle down until you're like 40 and you've already killed like 6,000 Injuns, and you're like, all right.
You really cannot say Injuns.
Oh shit. Well, I just okay. I've been going back and watching old Simpsons too. Which has been a really big treat for me because I have not seen that for a long time. Am I really not allowed to say Injuns? That was not meant to be offensive, guys.
You're definitely not allowed to say it.
It was a jokey reference to an old-timey thing. I don't feel that way. Is it like as bad as the N-word now? Is it 2 N's?
No, I don't think it's quite that bad.
Okay, obviously I don't really feel that way. I'm making a joke because Cowboys and Indians.
That's fair.
Guys, chill the hell out. And so, like, I watched The Simpsons lately, which has always been progressive a little bit. They've never been behind the times or, like, racist or whatever. Which is fine. Well, at least not in a way that I find whatever. You know what I mean? But like they don't really use those words. But they did. The only thing I heard that I was like, you couldn't do that anymore was like a retardant joke.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I heard, and I was like, yeah. But it all still stands up so good. But like, I was watching it with her, and I'm like, painfully aware of how many episodes don't have a cell phone in them at all. And you're like, okay. It's not a big deal necessarily. However, to someone who was born post the invention of these devices, there is no difference between life and like having you have to have that in life.
Yeah.
It's always a story point from now on. You have to be like, okay, here's why they couldn't do a phone here. But like back in the day, it was like, so those episodes like don't have phone relations necessarily, but some of them do. Some of them are like, we can't find Homer. And it's like, well, he has a phone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I was watching The Voyage of Homer, right? Great fucking episode. It's the one where he meets Johnny Cash. It's the one where
is that the one with the coyote?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's a great episode.
One of the greatest of all time. I mean, the truth is that if they had a cell phone and she could call him and he would pick it up or could track him, none of the story would have happened because he's hallucinating and like wandering through a nearby golf course, but she can't find him and leaves without him. And eventually she goes and talks to him, blah, 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 blah. But anyway, the point is that I love that show. And I watch it all the time. It brings me joy. I've been watching the new episodes too, trying to figure out if they ever regain that magic. And the answer is, of course, excuse me, sir, I will open fire on you. You know Johnny Coyne's policy. You know.
I was saying, normally he's just as a talking boy. Ow, my body, it's hurt with death.
Hey guys, I just wanted to go wherever I please, according to my speech check.
Do what thou will be the law of the land, says Aleister Crowley.
That was he the guy who was like totally had that cool art of him with the triangle hat?
Maybe.
Okay, so
I'm gonna Google Aleister Crowley triangle hat and see what comes up.
you're gonna know what I'm thinking, but it's this like famous picture, and it's been like used in a different way. Like they've taken him out of it, or maybe it's just a famous like occult artwork or something, and he posed in it. But he has like a strange hat. He's kind of like holding a thing.
Is it this? Because that doesn't look so cool.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. But that picture, I've seen it many times.
Interesting.
What do you call that hat? So it's got like an Illuminati fucking pyramid on it.
Yeah.
Look it up, folks. Are we missing a lot of chat messages? Probably not.
No, I'm looking at it.
Okay. Hi, Aurelius Phoenix. I'm here to kill you and take you away. Or just be immediately murdered.
Well, that happened.
Well, I decapitated him with a bullet. Alright, now we know that I'm gonna fucking kill him. I got spurs. That jingly jangla jingla. Alright. Hi. So, a little confused. Per our last email, I'm here to kill you and to take you away. Especially you, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm sure there was just some kind of ritual hat.
So, aren't you concerned about the existence of ritual hats?
Oh, here we go. What sort of pyramidal hat / hood is Aleister Crowley wearing in this famous portrait?
Mr. Crowley. Hi, sir. I'm out of ammo real quick. A knife! Not what I would have done. However, it doesn't seem to be going badly for you. Now it does. Hi, again, here to kill you. waiting for hat update, guys.
I'm working on it. Oh, that's why. Okay. Okay, yeah, it just looks like this is a ceremony regalia of Crowley's magical order.
So it's specific to him.
Yeah, it looks
It's
like
his
it.
triangle hat.
Yeah, it looks like it's his hat.
This is bad. I can't do this. Okay, I'm not strong enough to kill all of them yet. But that feels like... Come on. We're not going to cheat and magically get a better weapon to kill them.
I mean, there isn't any better weapon. You got the best one.
I do feel that way. I killed the people who came to harm me.
I'm just here to kill you and take you away.
Let's just take a little back route. I'm not going to give... Guys, you came here to see a show. You didn't come here to see a baby not get killed. Anyone can, you know...
You know what I think people also came here for?
I don't know.
Some snacks.
Big old snack.
No sweeties this time,
That's
so
okay.
you let me know. Just all right, hold on. Let me.
I'm looking for curation from you.
Yeah, I'm going. I have 4 snacks. You give me 1 through 4, and I will deliver.
If that would have hit, you would have had to spray. I'll take 3, please.
Okay. So I'm sorry to say this is Turbos Flamas.
Oh,
The what I can only assume is off-brand
that
Takis.
hit. Yeah, it's off-brand Takis we found at the gas station.
Yeah, but they're in twists instead of rolls.
My,
So that's the difference.
yeah, I have a feeling that I don't have the strength to sprint with this weapon.
Interesting.
What has changed? Did I get
You're
injured?
probably critical or cripple.
I got negative 4.
Oh, maybe you're poison. Oh, radiation. Probably radiation. Oh, go on. Effect.
Yeah, they taste like Takis. Perhaps better, though? Hi, I can no longer sprint, so you're going to have to come right up here. And get fucked. I'm sorry, I missed that time. Oh! Okay, it can't be done. We've learned a lot. We're now going to be doing something else from now on.
Hey, but that guy got you from behind.
Yeah, they seem to come from behind as well as in fronto. Bro, did you ever hear?
It was actually pretty good.
I like it.
Here's what I'll say.
Shit, fuck, ass. Guys, ass. Let me load a previous shit.
I think the helix shape provides more surface area for the powder.
You're saying that someone's done better research than the Takis.
Yeah, I think that the people at Turbos Flamas were like, we must fucking get the optimal chip shape for maximum surface area for flavor powders.
Yes. Here's something I always thought about that's funny to me is like the prevalence of the word turbo as like a this is just better. Like back in the 80s, everything was like, I'm the Turbo Man, or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like Turbo Killer from
Turbo
Carpenter
Killer
Brute.
For Carpenter Brute. But it's just like that man receives more oxygen into the engine. That's all. Am I in the like? This is safe too. No, that's right. Like that's it. That's what a turbo is. It's higher air injection into an engine.
Listen, higher. If you think about it, more surface area for flavor powder is not unlike adding more oxygen to an engine.
It's 100% true.
Yeah, they feel like those are very.
Yo, real cheers for that fucking jerky company that said fucking air dried beef. Go fuck yourself. What, do you fucking dry it in liquid? No, you didn't dry it in liquid. I knew that. We put it in a humidifier. Yeah, it's fucking air. Get bent. I'm sick of this fucking world I live in right now where everyone's trying to sell me on every fucking sentence with the stupidest shit in the world like I'm not going to hear it. I feel like George Carlin a little bit where he's like, why the fuck are we having Mickey Mouse's birthday? What the fuck is this? But it's true though. It's like, all right, it's air-dried beef. It's like, no, bitch, just say jerky and shut the fuck up. Let the food speak for itself. You're going to convince me that, oh, it's somehow made of air? Somehow the air that dried it was better than the non-dried air of Jack Link's? I
mean, to be fair, you know, okay, you fucking know. I'm already predicting. So canned air is already a thing.
Yeah.
When I was in Europe, I saw multiple air bars.
Interesting.
But
Dude, I'm so... Okay.
kind of going with what you're talking about, I fucking guarantee you one day we will see fucking this jerky was air dried with air that was brought in from the fucking Matterhorn.
Honestly,
fucking purest air you could
I
possibly
can't believe I
imagine.
haven't already seen that. But they do stuff like with coffee and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, because it's all like, oh, the water that we fucking ship in, because fucking Fuji water
I was
is
gonna
not
say,
coming
I'm
from
sad about
fucking
Fiji water, yeah.
fucking wherever. It's fucking coming from the Fiji factory gas or bathroom.
No, here's a bummer about Fiji is that it is from Fiji, but it's, you guessed it, a Nestle situation where this company has like access to Fiji water, but they don't like give any to the Fiji people.
Yeah, I was reading, guys, as I talked to this about some other friends of mine.
We have multiple friends.
And now you will hear this. My particular species in the warmer months, we shed our outer layer of sweater vests and put on a colorful layer of Hawaiian shirts.
Yeah, funny, you're fat. That's a reference.
I know, I got it.
I just think about it every time I think about Hawaiian shirts.
But we put on a panoply of Hawaiian shirts until the colder months come again, and we grow our sweater vest layers. I think Hawaii is very cool. I like a lot of the culture. I'm never going to go to Hawaii though, because Hawaii tourism is like literally the worst. It's like a complete nightmare.
Really?
Yeah.
To the people.
Yeah, to the people who live there, the Native Hawaiians.
I jokingly claim Samoan heritage all the time to my girlfriend.
Well, because you're the Rock's brother.
Well, I actually do know some of the Rock's relatives.
Yeah, because he was born in
This area.
Bethlehem.
And a lot of his family's still here.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, in case you're wondering, guys, that's right.
I did know that.
But no, just because I like their style. I feel like I could have been Polynesian in a past life.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Because like I feel like because
Also,
okay.
I'm not appropriating culture or anything like that. I just jokingly say I could have been Samoan.
No, that's why I'm like
I don't want people out there to be like, this fucking guy said Indian earlier.
I do like Hawaiian shirts, but I actually like a lot of Native Hawaiian culture. I think is very interesting and very cool. Mm-hmm. But like I said, I can never go to Hawaii because the tourism industry there is literally the worst, and it's a nightmare.
It's a shame. I mean,
Yeah.
What do you do though? I mean, that's just what it is.
I mean, you can not go to Hawaii. That's what I do.
You've been doing that for a while now.
It's true.
That's what I was thinking about recently. Like, it's really crazy. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the Red Sea too. Well, not crazy, but it's something you don't think about is how much of like culture is ingrained in the language.
Yeah.
That you do not understand in any way, because like
That was literally the entire plot of Metal Gear Solid 5.
words that kill.
Where,
It's not exactly.
will you speak them to me?
Is that what
That is the next thing. Yeah.
the problem? It's not exactly the same, but it's the truth is that like right now when we speak to each other in English, there are connotations to words and to concepts that are only clear because we've been speaking fluent English this whole time. But like if you were to go to Japan, you would speak the language or whatever language.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know like the connotations or like the hidden sub things. Or
Yeah, well, because I think a lot of things with it's not all, I don't think all cultures are like this, but there's like that thing where they're talking about how like I don't know if it's a riddle. I was like, it's like this thing I would say isn't a joke. What's a question that's not a joke? And I'm like, it's a riddle. It's what I'm thinking of. It's like a riddle where it's like, how do nuns like a bunch of nuns are at a dinner table and one of the nuns wants salt. How does she get salt? And the answer is that she offers another nun she offers the nun who's in front of the salt the gravy that's in front of her, asks her if she wants any gravy. The nun says no, but asks if she would like salt because she can't ask what for salt.
Right. Why not?
I don't know. I don't know. It's just the logic of a riddle. You can never trust the logic of a riddle.
That's true.
But it's that kind of thing where it's like, there are certain cultures where it's like, it's not polite to ask things or like I think in Japanese culture, like being very like upfront about certain things is considered to be
nouns is the very first word. In
very
sentence.
gauche.
Yeah, it's true. It's just crazy to think about, and it's a bummer because as you grow older, you realize, wow, I can't go back in time and be born in Japan. I can't go back in time and be born in I'll never be able to understand Middle Eastern culture.
I'll never be able to be misogynistic to women.
I don't mean it like that. Hey, chap.
You want to play the Caravan?
I kind of do want to play Caravan, but not that.
Caravan's kind of fun once I kind of learned how it was played.
It's kind of. I forgot that Manny's here somewhere.
Hey, he's in the daytime. What's going on, man?
Doesn't surprise me. The guy seemed like, well, listen, maybe we can do a truce. No vet, it's home for you. But the only resource we get most.
I always thought this shirt is very interesting. It kind of reminds me of like the Titans from Attack on said
Really? It's a
item.
sweater. It's a sweater.
But it's like so fucking chunky though.
It's a terrible looking sweater.
Look how chunky it is.
I will say that teeth.
Yeah, I never noticed the teeth before.
What is producing these teeth that you're getting?
I mean, probably men folk.
So we in the NCR, the theoretically civilized group, are ripping teeth out of legionnaires.
To be fair, that's Merc armor. It's not that's not NCR armor. So
There was 2 mods that I didn't install for improved raiders in the Wasteland. And
that sounds fun.
One was like a J.E. Sawyer version, which I really would have done, but I am going to do Repcon because I love to kill ghouls. And why not, you know? What's your problem, guys? Let me do it. This whole thing is interesting. Do I have a different gun to test if the other things work better?
I think you did pick up. Yeah, you have Rat Slayer. You definitely picked that up.
I know, I wonder how the scope's looking this. Seems fine.
Who's that guy?
So,
Oh, it's that doctor lady.
yeah. The one who's always covered in blood.
I'm a regular doctor. I'm just always covered in blood.
Oh, it hates loading the Pippa right now. Let's just save just in case.
I never hurt anybody.
Game's like, I've seen that you've taken a quest. I'm going to start chugging along. It's like, no. Anyway, I know it's like baby's first discovery of different cultures, but like, it's just interesting to think about, like, how different the world is. I know I talked about this before, like Chinese and how it's intentionally mystified by like the internet.
Yeah.
But like,
Well, yeah, like Orientalism is such a huge thing
dude, it's
of like
crazy.
of like being like, oh, it's unknowable, and there's a lot, and I feel like a little less than that, but like, you know, there was a lot of that dark Africa, dark continent stuff, like you know, or like last century.
Dude,
like especially with the scramble for Africa and everything.
Dude, because that's the problem. Is like a lot of the stuff that, not a lot of stuff, but there's still concepts that me and you both hold that are based off of like nonsense like that.
Yeah.
And it's really crazy. It's like, even if we're coming from a position of like we're trying to care, it's like, yeah, well, the stuff that you're basing that off of is based off of really shitty stuff. It's like, okay, cool. But like, you wouldn't.
Except for Hawaiian tourism, guys. Hawaiian tourism is a nightmare. That's
All tourism is a nightmare. But why is it so bad? Why is it worse?
Okay, so I mean, the real estate stuff is kind of everywhere, but like you have a lot of issues with real estate, especially
Dude, we have
with
fucking
like
issues with that now here.
with like things like Airbnb and Verbo, like literally
Oh!
buying like corporations
Yo, fuck Airbnb.
and realtors and stuff will buy up lots of property and rent them out or whatever. So like it's hard for Native Hawaiians to get affordable, cheap housing.
No way.
Also in like very touristy towns and areas, tourists are given first priority for like food and stuff. So like citizens don't even always have access to food that tourists will.
That's always the case with water. It's bad. It's bad
Yeah.
shit.
So it's like yeah, it's not good.
Iron on his hip.
And like locals don't control like locals don't own like the hotels and stuff like that. So like they're not, so like going there isn't putting money into locals' pockets because none of it is owned by fucking you know, it's not owned by Native Hawaiians.
I understand you feel the Suns are too woke for you now, audience.
Yeah.
The Suns have always been a revolutionary organization. Hence
Yeah,
the name Sons
we're a
of Korea.
far left Let's Play.
We-
Always have been, always will be.
In general, we always stand on the side of the little guy. I can't think of an example where we don't. Except for Fallout New Vegas, in which we normally side with big government. However, if I were to side with the little man in this game, I would. This could be an anti-corporate run where I just fucking kill everybody in this game. I'm gonna leave only the people I deem able to do this, and it's gonna be an Elden Ring style. I just fucking kill everybody and then bounce.
Dude, that's what I was kind of thinking of, like in terms
Oh
of.
fuckface! I got all day.
So I know people give a lot of a Let's Play. Yeah, I also thought of that. What was I just about to say? Yeah, I think a lot of people give a lot of shit to the Yes Man ending of this game because they're like, well, it's just anarchy and like what happens, blah 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 blah. And it's like I get that, but also like if you can maintain the cooperative, because like because think about it, if you can get the Brotherhood of Steel and like the followers of Apocalypse to like hang out and actually like benefit the citizens of Vegas, like that's really good.
Yeah.
Because like the technology from the Brotherhood of Steel could be used to help augment like the medicine. And
Yeah, it's obviously helpful. It's an improvement for sure.
yeah.
Like, as far as the actual endings of this game are concerned, Legion is obviously the worst. There's no question about it. You would never pick Legion to win because they're just going to obviously enslave people. Like,
Yeah, it's so funny because it's so funny that they, because so that's originally why Ulysses was in the game. His initial thing was like he was supposed to be a follower who was sympathetic to the Legion, but
there's no fucking
there's no way because like it's like I know they're like the NCR is corrupt and they occasionally do like taxes and shit, but it's like okay. The Legion literally enslaves women and children.
Yeah, see, the problem now is you still have edgelords who want to
talk
about Legion. Listen, folks, we need to have a real talk again. I'm sorry to have so many real talks today. And again,
I gotta refill my water bottle. Keep talking.
yes, this is not a political organization. I'm not trying to tell you, like, really go crazy. I'm not telling you guys what to think. However, in general, it is a big bummer that all fucking like Roman shit has been co-opted by white supremacists. We know that. Because guess what? Roman shit is sweet as hell. But the problem is that in this game as well, you may want to say, fuck yeah, I would love sweet Roman American shit. That sounds cool as hell. Theoretically. Now again, when you get a Caesar victory here, you have one, you know Caesar's going to die within the game because he always dies in the game. Well, you could do surgery on him, right? But he's going to die soon. Like, I guess if you do a Legion run, he lives.
If you do the surgery, he's surprised.
And either way, he's kind of a bum. You guys don't realize this, but he's really not that good of a dude. Like, he happens to be educated. He's aware of Rome. And he got people to do what he wanted. But he's not that great. He's not like a super smart dude. He's not like crazy in any way like valuable. He's just a guy who it worked out for him, was smarter than the people in the room. And now things are going great. However, he's going to be replaced with the legate or whoever's below him or whatever. And it's going to all fuck up. And then you're going to have people who are enslaved under a bunch of idiots. Which is the truth of, let's say, America, because they used to have smart people like George Washington. Now y'all don't. You're going to want to go like around and then up on the bottom and then over. But you might want to wrap it. Yeah, there you go. Guys have an interesting TV setup here. Sorry, there you go. But it's just a shame because I think that people love the aesthetics of Romans.
Yeah.
Because it's cool as hell. But that's the only reason you would side with Legion in this game is you're like, fuck yeah, Rome is sweet. We all know that NCR is a bunch of bureaucratic nonsense. However, for the most part, most citizens would probably not be instantly enslaved.
Yeah.
Or forced to do things outside of what they're already doing currently. The Legion is the most likely the biggest lifestyle change, which I think makes it not that great. However...
Well, yeah, because it's like... Because if you look at it from the perspective of like modern political theory, like the Legion is very like proto-fascist because like it's always on a military footing. It's like you're only useful if you are contributing to like war effort and things like that. It's complete like integration of state and industry. So in that regard, like. You know, the NCR is just, you know, a corrupt democracy.
It's like America now.
Yeah.
Okay, so the real talk is NCR is like America now. Legion is like what America people think is going to happen. If things went the wrong in the Dark Brandon times, we would have the NCR as our leadership. Anyway, hi Fred. House, however,
I have this cool fucking voice mod. I swallowed one of those microphones from a kid, you know, you talked into and it'd make it all echoey.
That's all I gotta do. So the big thing about these folks is that I think they do go somewhere on Earth. Because they're not trying to go out into space.
I think they go to space, but they come back in the one ending. They come back and save the people in
Yes.
Novak.
Yeah. Yes. I remember that too, but I think I remember reading something that like you can program it, and it turns out that they actually are trying to go to a certain place.
Huh.
It's like on Earth, where like there are ghouls. I think it said somewhere, guys. Look it up.
They go to Goulton.
Because like that's what because you can adjust the trajectory. So the idea that they'd be going to a planet seems unlikely.
I mean, you can still adjust the trajectory.
But there's no way they should ever go to anyway. Yeah. It's so weird. That is a fucking weird. Yeah, alright, it's fine. Okay, great. Anyway. So we all know that I love this quest because I love killing ghouls, but unfortunately most of the quest is not killing ghouls.
I was gonna say most of it is not that. Most of it is killing big boys.
Big boys. So also, pertaining to the endings, House, questionable because he's not actually, like, he's really a ends defines the means kind of guy, and it's really all about him. So you're not in a country or a place that is really about you at all. It's about House is going to do whatever he has to do to get this shit going, and it doesn't really, you're kind of in his world and playing by his rules. He wants to continue earning capitalist money the same way.
Yeah.
And maintain his land.
He's like the status quo. He's the status quo option.
And the NCR is pretty close to that too, though. But the NCR, you're more likely to have a group of people instead of one single man. And this is the thing: is people are so quick in this game, especially in talking about lore. Everyone fucking has a boner for everyone who plays this game. Suffers from great man syndrome a lot. Where dude, this is true of all video games. Everyone always believes everything everyone says in every video game, and it's crazy. But like for him, like what's really the plan with House? What's going to happen once House gets control of this? What's changing in 10 years? You know what I mean? Are they getting taken over by NCR in 10 years? Like, oh, they have enough Securitrons where that's never going to happen? I don't think so.
I think.
It's just the Legion's always the worst. The Legion was always going to lose to NCR anyway. There's no way the NCR could ever lose to the Legion. I don't even believe it. Really thought there was a guy right there.
Yeah, it's like it's so weird because like I feel like they did try really hard to make like compelling a compelling villain, but like part the Legion is like comedically evil.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's never going to be a good time. I know you guys all want to act like, no, then I would finally start exercising. It's like, no, fuck you. You're going to get really into bitter powders? I don't think so. Y'all don't want to drink? Do y'all want to wear burlap shacks?
Do you want to run up to people with guns with a knife?
Yeah, come on. I'm very happy that I don't believe an inanimate object is talking to me yet. Great. He might shoot me. Yeah. Luckily, it was the room right nearby. Hey, buddy, I'm not here to kill anybody.
Hey.
How good is he at defending if every single person he gives a comment to? I'm the only person who actually has any sense in his head.
Good luck with that. I can give you a hand, but no thanks. I may look like a corpse.
I just realized this is all Batman impressions.
It really is, yeah. I'm not wearing hockey pads. I'm wearing this like winter jacket and goggles and suspenders.
Do you really think we'd be having this conversation?
That's a good point.
Maybe some stuff, boys.
First off, I'm no match for those things out there. So I found a good thing. Oh, my fool. What happened was, I was escorting folks. Most of the fight was upstairs. But some folks picked. Well, turns out there were even more of those. I couldn't find the others.
You're like one hallway away, dude.
Set up a nice little kill zone. And a stove.
How y'all been? I guess you don't have to eat.
I don't remember if ghouls need to eat or not.
I don't know.
This was just between you and
Maybe radiation would help with that.
I was about to say, because I don't think they have a metabolism.
I had a
Yeah.
friend with me when those mutant bastards came here. She's probably dead. But you on the other hand.
I'll find you a friend.
Hey,
I'll find you a friend.
I have some of my vocal cords left. But only the ones that maybe sound badass.
Although if they
Hi.
don't have metabolism and they don't need to breathe, then I don't think they would be able to talk because there's no
That's true.
air that's
Hi.
being forced through.
I'm on a mission for your friend.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm doing a favor for Pete Davidson.
How do you feel about Pete Davidson?
I have very little.
Can you stop him, maybe? Want to talk to your friend? No.
Can you stop Pete Davidson? He's everywhere.
That's enough of your shit, dude. I know you guys think you're cool, but it's not going
I
to work
think that'll
out.
turn Pete Davidson hostage. Or hostile. Oh no, I thought it did. Nope, he seems cool.
I mean, I gave him a lot of opportunities to calm down his friend. Anyway, you like Pete Davidson. You think he's the funniest man in the world?
I don't have much experience with him. I've seen like maybe 1 or 2 SNL things that he's been on. I did think it was very fun. Not funny, but like it was kind of an interesting thing where after like he and Ariana Grande broke up, she was like, yeah, he has a nice penis. And he was just kind of like, thanks. That was really weird for you to just say.
Well, I think it's a well-known thing in like Hollywood a little bit. Ariana Grande. Here's the unfortunate thing about Ariana Grande, and I'm gonna give you some real current facts. You can talk about woke sons. So because of Jeanette McCurdy's book, Ariana Grande was involved in all that.
Yeah, of course, because she started on Victorious, I believe.
They're on the same show where she was getting abused.
Yeah.
Jeanette McCurdy. However, people believe that Ariana Grande took money to do it, to like not talk about it, whereas Jeanette McCurdy did not, which is documented. But the whole thing is that like, so people are like, okay, well, the same shit happened to Ariana Grande then, and she's also traumatized in a certain way, which is like, I was talking to my, precious girlfriend, and I was like, yo,
Yeah.
doesn't that mean that that she's making like really sexualized content because she's like, traumatized and it's really bad? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh. So what are we gonna do about that? Like what's like now what? Like there's nothing to talk. Like it's just crazy because it's like okay, this thing that's fucking this one person up. It like happened to every single person involved, but she'll never comment about it. But like now she's super sexualized, whereas the other person is not. It just goes to like show you like how these things can affect people in different ways, and like what they take out of it and what's like acceptable of it. It's just crazy.
Yeah. Well, and you know what I kind of forgot about too? Like one of her concerts got bombed a few years ago.
Yeah, there's a huge terrorist attack.
Yeah,
which was extremely terrible. I'm sure listen, I don't know much about Ariana Grande. I'm sure she's whatever, but it's that's a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Yo, I don't know if you know.
That's a lot of shit for one life.
That's a lot of shit for one life. And I mean, she has some good ass handlers, but yo, I don't feel any kind of confusion about people like Britney Spears or whatever when they go like.
No,
not
that's,
even a little.
That's
bit.
the thing I always think about with fucking Lindsay Lohan.
Of course, and
because Lindsay
right.
Lohan, they were like, oh, she's doing all this blah 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 blah. She's a party girl and everything like that. It's like okay, but like gross ass 50-year-old men have been jerking off to her since she was like 14.
Bro, not only that, but like, what the fuck was I gonna say? Yeah, no, yes, that. Because remember we were listening to Princess Steve, they had a fucking countdown to her fucking birthday.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck? Oh, I'm here to kill everybody? No, I'm here to go to a room.
I mean, you can get the spacesuit while you're there.
Okay, great. Well, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, like, and it's fine. Listen, I'm not. It's not fine. I'm not saying that it's okay.
No, but like that's one thing because like that was something that kind of hit me a few years ago. I was just like, oh yeah, it's so weird that as a society we were all just like, this underage girl is very attractive.
Dude, there's okay. A similar subject, but we all joke and have fun and laugh and go ha when
we all joke and laugh and have fun and ha
when it's all like you're just 17 if you know what I mean. But there's so many fucking songs where they talk about girls who are not 18 and like for what?
Did you know there's literally a Motorhead song called Jailbait?
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
There sure is.
However, those men were on crack, cocaine, and speed all day long. So it's not like they're good characters.
I think you are going down.
I am, but it's not here.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's
I don't
right.
get to
Yeah.
go around. Anyway, like, okay, River Traveling Blues, great song. Riverside Traveling Blues by Led Zeppelin. Great song. I'm talking about his rider, some cute, I think, black chick who lives by a river, who's 16 years old, who whenever he's around town, he comes over there and fucks her. What's this plan?
I mean, at least Hey 19 is about a 19-year-old.
That part's good. Recently...
That's Steely Dan.
Listen, Steely Dan, as you know, has never been popular with any women. Let alone underage women.
Okay, so that was a thing too. So like, kind of on that topic.
Oh!
I remember when David Bowie died, there were a lot of people who were talking
I
about how
called him
like
Big D. You remember that?
they were like, well, okay, he was involved. Apparently, like, there was this really famous groupie that was in like the 70s and 80s, and like she was underage. Apparently, there was a big underage groupie scene back then. I'm sure there still is to this day.
What an insane thing to be a scene of.
But it was like a thing. It was like one of those like open secret things, and like it was pretty common. Like he took her virginity when she was like 15, 16, I think, and like apparently there's also some more. You want to take that jail key? Maybe that might be useful. Jail key. Take the jail key.
You know,
there also is some apparently some more critical allegations also that he like actually like because like. Okay, I was gonna say that he actually raped somebody as opposed to statutory rape, which I get it. Like,
no, it's a difference for sure.
They're because the one girl, like, she's like this. I don't know.
They're both awful.
But if you're like a 16-year-old groupie and you're like, I want to have sex with a famous person, as opposed to like someone who is violently raped. And
Yes.
like a Keisha situation.
Well, they would tell you that for the most part, a girl that age is not going to be. It's
doesn't
not
have the
It's not a plan to go do this. You know what I mean?
I mean, for groupies, for those groupies, it is.
Yeah, but I mean, they would tell you that they're not of the right mind to make that kind of decision.
Right, that's what it is.
That's
It's
what
like
that
you don't.
is.
You're not old enough.
However, you're certainly of the right mind if you refuse and then are forced, which is something else.
Yeah.
But it's not something completely else. But it's a similar mindset. Anyway, the point is that, I mean, listen, David Bowie is a guy who's from space, so I don't know what the age of consent in space is. So maybe he was just misinformed. I'm kidding, of course. Please, guys, leave me alone. I know I'm very spicy tonight. Nobody likes my views. After that whole engines thing, again, I can't take it back. I can't.
No,
take
you were still waiting on your apology video.
Guys, this is 1 week post cancellation. Tom C. Hi. I would like to say that.
Yeah, it's supposed to the Tom C No Cancel tour.
Is that a Japanese tour? Tom C No Cancel. Hi, I found your friend's body. Hell yeah.
Please.
Damn it. I'm gonna miss that.
Still part of it downstairs.
You did your part.
Yeah. Harlan again, one of the few acceptable guys.
Dude, I told you, fucking all the ghouls are always cool,
That's
except for that one guy in Fallout 3 who was literally the worst.
not Desmond.
No, the guy at Penpenny.
Hey, why are we
Tenpenny
fighting?
Tower.
Why are we fighting? Why are we fighting? Why are we fighting? I was gonna tell you that's fine. The room's clear. Room's clear. Room's clear. Why are we fighting? Guys, why are we fighting? Sir, this is your fault. Oh shit. Just load that boy back up real quick.
I don't know. It's because we're talking about Ariana Grande.
That's too bad. Listen, I never watched any of that show. I'm not gonna pretend I know who that is. I don't even know who Ariana Grande is. It's my new thing. I'm going to say it all the time. I like to disavow knowledge of anyone. I'm like the government, you know?
Yeah, it's important to not have anyone know anything.
At the very least, to always claim I don't know anything. But, yeah. So,
If you kill more than one Night, he goes hostile. Interesting.
what the fuck am I supposed to do?
He should tell his Night not to attack me. I'm the one being attacked.
Yeah, I just realized that this mission is still accomplishable just by killing them, right?
Accomplishable is an interesting word there.
I mean, I really...
The mission ends when you kill them, sure.
I was hired by Mr. Manny Vargas to get people out of this building, was I not?
No, I think you... I don't remember, honestly.
Wasn't he like, hey, there are people over there. Get them out. What was the start of this mission?
Rumors of ghoul activity there.
Yeah, there's ghoul activity. I've confirmed it, Manny.
Manny?
Manfred?
I have some news.
So, mission complete. Let me just text him and see what he wants me to do at this point.
Manfred, man, I'm blinded by the light of all these ghouls.
This is really some science shit. Now, well, I don't want to kill Harland. Hey, Harland. I didn't do all this work to kill you right then.
You know what Manny loves is more snacks.
Oh my god.
All right. Yeah, okay. So 1 to 3. I have to remember what they all are. Okay, you're good.
I should be able to tell him that it's clear and have him go run into demons and die.
That's true.
Oh, we have another snack is what I think you're saying.
Yeah, 1 to 3.
1.
1, okay.
Whoa! Everyone's running away. By the way, again,
Why can't I find
DLC,
this?
big shout out. The game's running so good.
Yeah, ironically, like the only person not on the stream tonight. There we go.
I know he's gonna be bummed, but he needs to know that he's being celebrated in person.
And we're going to celebrate in our own way, which of course is with Pringles Scorchin' Wavy Loaded Nachos Potato Crisps.
This is not the one you had to scan?
A snack. No, this is not the one from earlier. This is one I bought ahead of time. Well, a snack I am sure will smell like dog food.
Okay, this is gonna be the dog food category.
I am sure. I can't imagine it smells like anything else.
Now, as you know, it's a little bit tough in general.
You know what? Less dog food than I thought.
Okay. Let me give that a hearty smell. No, okay, so this... Did you take one?
Dog food with cheese, maybe. No, I didn't.
No, this is a classic fake jalapeno smell,
Yeah, there you go.
which we've experienced a lot in these snacks. I'm going to take a quick bite.
Yeah. I'm going to crunch in on this.
Very cheese forward. Jalapeno then following up very tightly. Anyone could polish this off.
I was like, that's unacceptable.
That's not a bad chip. That's not a bad chip.
I like the. I actually think the waviness adds a nice little bit of extra structure, because I feel like Pringles aren't as crisp.
Twinkles, we call them.
Yeah.
Real talk. If they stop making that shit in a can, who's buying it? For real. Can a Pringle even stand up against a Lay's potato chip? If they were all in the bag chips section, would you ever?
Okay. But have you ever seen anyone actually buy those Lay's stacks? I don't even think they sell those anymore because nobody wants them.
Right. So you're saying they're undefeated in their field.
Yeah.
Your face is looking a little bit pale. What's that movie we need to talk about?
Kevin.
Is that what it is? With Ezra Miller?
Jason says that I am to cooperate with you on the final task.
Jason says that I have to cooperate with you on the final task. Okay.
I was close to completing
Jimmy Coins is never rude. He asks straightforward, helpful questions. I have one of those.
A1 Steak Sauce says Pringles is better than Lay's every single time. If I never touch Lay's again, it'll be my life will be too soon.
Where is these fucking parts for the rockets?
You already have the isotope, actually.
I know that.
The other one's at Gibson Scrapyard. I don't remember where the third thing is.
Oh, it's a scrap. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I only need 2 things, don't I? I only think I think I need the isotope in that. That's it.
Maybe.
I guess I could read. Anyway, I think you're just trying to tease me because there's no fucking chance in the world that you think Pringles are a better fucking chip than Lay's, bro.
Okay, here's the thing.
Get the fuck out.
I've said this before on the show, what I consider to be a slightly controversial opinion about how I like the baked Lay's better than regular Lay's.
I feel as though that was a temporary, situational decision that you let go way too far.
I like baked Lay's. I think they're good.
It's
I
like
like,
someone saying they like sugar-free soda more than regular soda.
I will say, I bought some Diet Mountain Dew recently. It's not as good as regular Mountain Dew.
Of course it's not as good. The point is that you're able to drink Mountain Dew and get a caffeine and all this shit, and it's fine. But
give me
it's
one caffeine.
not better, and even if it works for you better, you can't say it's better. Now, if you're going to say, hey, I'm allergic to potatoes, so your boy only can eat fucking whatever the fuck Pringles are made out of.
I mean, Pringles are made out of potatoes.
We can't know.
There's potato crisps.
Yeah, it's not a cut up potato. It's like potato paste. Hey, can you fucking wait?
Yeah, it's molded potato paste, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I have no interest in killing you.
Hi there, I'm Old Lady Gibson.
Hi, I need this. I can't afford it?
No, it's just, maybe you can't afford it. Actually, you probably don't have 500 caps.
You have
Yeah.
$36. Now, we all know it's against the rules.
Yeah, that would be rude. However, the Mangled Legionaries that you have hanging around, which, who could have known where those come from?
It just seems like a lot of people have been just carrying them around.
Yeah, carrying around a lot of Mangled Legionary Denarius. You can't sell Rat Slayer. Rat Slayer is okay in itself.
Yeah, it's a shame to sell a unique weapon.
Steaks, barbecue lays the ideal garbage food. Perfect flavor, zero nutrition, melts in your mouth. Okay.
These motherfuckers should give me $500 for doing this quest. Okay. Best barbecue chip.
Best barbecue. Okay.
Give it to me. This is a real question. I know everyone home was like, shut the fuck up about fucking women, dude. Where's
I'm here
my
for
chip
chips.
talk? Rank these chips.
I think overall I prefer hers to Lay's.
Her. You hear that song yet?
No.
Sorry. There's a Megan Thee Stallion song called Her. And insanely, it is not Her's theme song. The artist known as Her. However, the song is just going her, she. It's that the whole time. But it makes me think that. Anyway, Hers, really? What about us, bro?
No, I think I like hers more. Because I like hers barbecue a lot. It's very good.
Okay. I'm trying to think of what else hers, because hers is known mostly for their cheese curls.
I feel like hers is also known for that. I mean, they're any kind of snack food.
Yeah. Cheese balls, I think?
Yeah, I feel like they're also known for chips. It's time for some sweet rockets.
It's true.
It's funny that this doesn't give you radiation.
Why would it?
Well, because there's a lot of radiation barrels in there.
Oh, sure. Christopher?
My name is Christopher Harrison.
Christopher Robin. Okay. POV, your rocket fuel. Sploosh! Okay, thanks, guys.
Dude, I'm so fucking tired of because fucking Spotify does these plays with like POV, you're blah blah blah, and I'm like, can you just fucking name your shit normal things, my dude?
POV, stepsister stuck in washing machine.
I mean,
Always, like, dude.
that's an interesting
Yo.
playlist. That's an interesting musical playlist.
Okay, I want to be real with you, and here's the real shame of our time. And I know I keep talking about how I'm real to you. Bro, pornography has completely influenced in the culture in a way that I cannot claim any ownership of, and it's a real shame. Because I feel as though I was there for the birth of this.
Yeah, no.
But
it's
I
like,
was fucking left behind by the world that I created. Fuck you guys. Because it was like, now everyone's like, haha, here's these fucking anime girl fucking sweatshirts of just fucking porno mangas. And I'm like, bro, I can reference this shit. Where were you when I was fucking, where was you when I was walking?
Where were you when the Westfold fell?
Now,
where was Gondor?
Yeah, come on. Come on, guys. But now you're like, haha. You guys know about Asa Akira? I'm like, okay. Don't even I was there when the fucking shit was written, bro. The fucking scrolls were written.
It's a fun word, bukkake.
Dude, they got Riley Reid on that show. I'm like, bitch, I know more about Riley Reid than fucking her mother's.
I've seen every fold, my man.
I could map if you took my eyes.
I could navigate it with my eyes closed.
Oh, I have to hit the switch. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, everybody.
Did you hear him? And done. So I've waited.
Hey, you're all right.
All right.
You want me to accompany?
No, I didn't say that.
Like him? I guess. I can't believe I'm agreeing to this, but
You could always not do. I'm sorry. I gotta fucking. Oh no! Now you're.
I think you want to go out the ladder again.
Oh, I go up to the thing for this.
Yeah, it might be easier to go out the ladder and.
I think it's easier to go. Well, you might be right. Bop.
Yeah, you do what you feel right.
Anyway, now I know you're all waiting for my best barbecue chip. I'm gonna give you a real side ball, as I call it.
All right.
Kettle cooked.
Yeah, all right.
Home's barbecue, backyard barbecue, kettle cooked chips. See them regularly at a Whole Foods.
Yeah, I feel like kettle cooked is pretty normal. Here's my question for you: what's your favorite chip
Fucking
type?
sprinting. I'm a Ruffles man for sure.
Oh yeah, you like the Ruffles
I don't even-
sour cream and cheddar.
Well, oh, you mean chip all time?
Yeah, I'm talking like flavor. I'm talking flavor, like your favorite flavor.
Yeah, it's got to be sour cream and cheddar as just on.
That's a really good one. That's a really
pedestal
solid
by
one.
itself. Let's get real. Now I know because here's the deal. Your boy's always been a cheese man. That's why our show had so much cheese at Focus. We were
I
real
don't think
cheese.
you're supposed to go up. No, you're supposed to go another way. This isn't
You're
the
right,
one.
you're right.
All right.
I've always been a big cheese man. I've reduced my dairy greatly lately. And you're saying, why, Tom C? It's because I don't believe that I need milk as an adult. There, I said it.
Oh, I thought because you were going with all human breast milk. Oh, you are supposed to go up there.
Now, I've never tasted human breast milk.
I mean, I bet you have, and I bet you just don't remember it.
It was very stupid that I said that.
I mean, hey, not everyone breastfeeds. So it's like, hey, it's not for everybody. Period.
I will say that I had not touched a vagina until I had intercourse with a lady. Well, finger intercourse. Because I did not. I was a C-section. I was cesarean, bro. Did you know that?
I didn't know that, but that's also very common.
It's possible. Yeah, me and my sister both were, which makes me feel like my mom is like, probably happy about it in some ways.
I really thought you were gonna say something else, and I was like, I don't like that.
No, that was.
I really
that was
thought
a
you were gonna say
classic-
something else.
Classic misdirect. It's okay. I'm not gonna go too much into that, but it's just a thing where it's like it's weird that it would not work twice that way. She only had 2 kids, you know what I mean? But
Cheddar
I
and
guess
nacho
it's true.
flavors are inferior to basically everything else. Interesting choice.
What did you say to me? What did this guy say to me?
He said cheddar and nacho flavors are inferior to basically everything else.
Now, what's your okay? Before I comment my own opinions on that,
I also like how the dome resets itself after. It's like, okay,
I remember we actually
show's over.
We TCL'd through that one time. The show is over. Yeah. I can't do it from here.
Yeah, it's so stupid you can't fast travel from here.
Yeah, it's 100 and guns. Who
I,
gives a
I
fuck?
hate it so much.
I get some.
As long as I just want to leave.
Now I gotta go talk to fucking Manny Burger. Shotgun
Shotgun
surgeon.
surgeon.
You guessed it. There was no question about that one. Listen, I get it. You don't like cheddar because you like what? Fruit flavored chips? What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, sour cream and onion, I can't believe it hasn't even entered the conversation.
Sour
It
cream and
hasn't
onion
even
was
entered
my-
chat.
It's a formative chip for me.
Yeah, I love sour cream and onion.
That was my number one mainstay until I grew up into cheddar. Sour cream and cheddar. However, an Utz sour cream and cheddar sour cream
Ruffles.
sour cream and onion Utz is the
Interesting.
dominant force in sour cream and onion chips.
I'm not a huge fan of the texture of Utz. That's
Here's
always
what
been
you
my
need
thing
to
with
understand.
them.
I'm talking about the ruffled ones.
I didn't even know Rut's made enough.
Yes, they do. That's why it's so good.
It's rare, bro. It's hard to find. Can you believe I got out of here first try?
I no, I
Never.
don't think you did. Apparently, our lockpick is very bad. No, that's why I fucking hate.
I can't believe I have no lockpicks really. I meant to write TCL. Sorry.
TLC, Total Quest Live.
So I creep. Yeah. Oh, you said TRL. I said TLC.
I said the wrong thing. I did say TLC, but I said Total Request Live.
Just keep it on the down low. 'cause no one is supposed to know. So I creep. Little known Tom C fact, you guessed it, first album I've ever purchased was TLC's Crazy Sexy Cool.
The first album I ever purchased,
And it
bought
was
with
a fucking great album. Had Waterfalls on it. Had Creep.
that might have been Led Zeppelin 4.
Good for you, my man.
The first album I bought.
Honestly, everyone should get that at birth and a lesson on how to watch it.
Yeah, they're in fucking space, my man.
You didn't see that fucking rocket dipshit? You're fucking scouting.
Well, he's facing the other way. He's looking the very other way. Think about it.
That's true. You know I never look there. That's all I need to know. Do you hope it helps, Manny Vargas?
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I listen to a lot of I got a lot of CDs as gifts, and I listened to a lot of my mom's CDs because we all did,
Of course.
because that's what we had. So that's why I grew up listening to a lot of Beatles, and I grew up listening to a lot of musicals.
And I feel as though I have always been wrong to judge you based off your love of musicals, because I feel as though I am in the minority of people who don't like musicals.
I feel like musical theater is kind of a split. I feel
I
like
feel like it's more popular now.
yeah, well, I think
It's
a lot of
almost,
that
cool
was.
to like it,
I think a lot of that was
thanks to Glee and Leah Michelle.
I think the first one I bought was Millennium. Really good. Nice.
Is that true? By Will Smith?
That's what this guy said.
Bro, that has fucking Wild Wild West on it with Jaden Smith talking as a baby. Isn't that fucking crazy? Wait, I just listened to it the other day because I only ever listened to the YouTube video before that. I heard somebody make fun of the song Wild Wild West recently, and I'm just like, fuck you, dude. Get real. That song rocks. Okay, I would also like to briefly touch base the fact that for some reason, certain songs can be sampled in perpetuity and just always be great songs forever. In that case, it is, you guessed it. What song is that?
That Stevie Wonder song.
I Wish by Stevie
Yeah.
Wonder. Thank you. It also true of the song Super Freak by Rick James. Now that Super Freaky Girl or whatever it's called by Nicki Minaj is out, and that song fucking rocks. Even though it's already been sampled to make you guessed it.
Doesn't yeah? Also, Wild Wild West also samples in the very beginning "Shining Star" by Earth, Wind and Fire.
Yes.
It's part that was.
That might be I Wish.
Oh, maybe it is. I mean, it's not.
Yes.
That does sound a lot like
I wish those days. The song rocks.
"Shining Star," which is one of my favorite Earth, Wind and Fire stars.
Because that one goes. Something like that. So
They're
that
ve-
was the. That was.
I was gonna say that's the Guilty
That's
Gear.
Dead or Alive, Guilty Gear.
Yeah.
That's a great song too.
Yeah, because it's interesting because
Would love you, Klitsch, say finder. A lot of steam coming out of this fucking. Why would there be any kind of smoke coming out of? Why would there be smokestacks? What's
I
going
mean,
on?
it might be a coal plant or like a retrofitted coal plant.
So what is it doing? As you may or may not know, solar power, I believe it just reflects into heat, which is then stored. In the case of this, that's literally reflecting into a thing.
Well, okay, so it's a turbine. It's the
Oh, that's how solar power works? Really? It heats something to make a turbine go?
so normal solar
I'm
panels.
actually not going to go to.
So normal solar panels use photovoltaic cells that trap energy from light and convert it into electricity.
By
What-
heat.
No, what this does is different.
This is not real.
No, this is real. This is a thing in Nevada. It's
Really?
actually in real life. So this is different. So if you look at the top part there, there is salt water at the top in that container,
Really?
and the light from the sun is reflected from the mirrors into the salt water, which
Boils
it basically it's basically like trying to mimic the way a nuclear reactor
Is that
works.
working exactly how a steam engine works? Or a steam turbine?
Yeah, basically it's a steam turbine, but
It's
it's
just like
using
super
it's
steam.
using solar power to turn to heat the water rather than nuclear energy.
But it's also at the same time getting voltaic. Is it working the same
I don't
way?
know. I don't know if it uses voltaic cells.
That's true, because I think they call this a solar farm.
Well, solar farms are different. Solar farms are anything
thinking,
that's
idiot?
like
Fucking vipers. Get real. Do you know who fucking Jimmy Coins is? Johnny Coins? What the fuck?
Have you heard of Jimmy John coins?
Jimmy Coins with a Z?
I've never gotten Jimmy John's.
We've got Jimmy John's.
I've gotten Jersey Mike's. I've never gotten Jimmy
Oh,
John's.
dude. I forgot they were two different corporations.
Well, two men's names.
Okay. Jersey Mike's and Jimmy John's are different.
Yes, they are different.
I cannot tell you the difference or what I've had at each. Here's the problem with both Jimmy John's and Jersey Mike's is that they're both post-hoagie society sandwich shops. And what I mean in that is really your Subway led to the creation of this.
Yeah.
And now you're trying to be like, well, our sandwiches have more meat. And it's like, well, fucking, okay, any regular-ass sandwich shop have more meat than your fucking Subway sandwich. So now you're trying to act like, well, we're just like everyone, Subway, like sandwich place. I'm like, bitch, I live in the sandwich capital of the world. And you're, this is, what is it, modern-day Katy Perry. Anyway.
I thought it's original Katy Perry.
Is it original Katy Perry?
Yeah.
So we all agreed that. This is just for the lottery? Bro, this is just for the lottery? Okay, so back in the day, you'd have advertisements where if I won the lottery, this chick comes up. She's not even wearing a shirt.
No.
There's no question that I am going to procreate with her. These folks, these are all going to be my sister wives, as you know.
Yeah.
This is what they did back in the 50s. They were like, you're going to be so married, bro. And it's like, dude, what?
Well, okay. Here's another maybe, and here's. I'm not trying to.
I'm blessed that the audience knows I'm kidding most of the time.
I'm not trying to suggest anything untoward. Perhaps maybe the fence is to keep the ladies out
Oh my goodness gracious!
because they want a piece.
Now I will say that was a bigger. That still is a concept that I feel like is reflected. Is the, you'll be so popular you'll have to do something to keep women from you.
Yeah.
Which in my case.
Oh, I was implying more that they're kind of like gold diggers.
Oh no! That it's more like a Beatles situation, where you're known as the lottery winner, and they're all barricaded, looking for the opportunity to talk to you. Now you know what I mean. I've never, I've preemptively, I guess, worked on my conversation avoidance skills, to which I don't even require the barricade anymore, in that there are no women approaching me in a manner that makes me believe that they need to be held back. If anything, they need to be funneled towards me.
Yeah.
And guided, because I feel like maybe they've lost.
Maybe they forgot that I'm here.
There's some kind of cartographical issue.
Yeah.
Like, you know how Fortune from Metal Gear Solid 2, like with bullets just don't hit her, because it turns out that there's like a magnet or something, super magnet. It's like that, but all the time, but me and women, and also men, and some animals that have dispositions that would not go with me. Also, a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, I feel like I generated a defensive musk of some kind that keeps people that keeps predators, which I perceive as everyone.
Of course. Do you remember in Samurai Deeper Kyo? Do you remember anything about Samurai Deeper Kyo?
Vaguely.
I read that entire manga, if you can believe it. Very, very good the whole time. But they discussed briefly the concept of like interrupting a swordsman's mai, where it's like the feeling.
I think my mic got unplugged from that.
Oh, that's really. Oh shit. Okay, this was attached to a. Hold please.
I was like, the light's not on. So that's yeah.
How long is that going on for?
I don't think very.
I don't think very long either. It was attached to an extension cord. I just gotta find the extension cord. Do. Oh my god. Hold please.
I believe in you. I feel like it's gotta be somewhere close.
It must have felt. We didn't have it going around, did we?
I don't think so. Hold on, guys.
5 seconds. Sorry.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, it's tucked in there.
How did that happen? Move the couch this much. Okay, yeah, good. Okay, can they hear your beautiful voice?
I should be able to. Nerds.
Let's go around. Back.
There we go. Oh, God.
I'm so stupid. I lack fundamental intelligence.
All right.
Half a second. I'm gonna do it.
Almost there, guys. There we go. Okay. Is that why you're out wandering? I'm talking about this guy. I'm asking if that's why he's out wandering.
He's a lonesome drifter, as you know. Sounds like you miss him. Oh shit, fuck. Hi guys. I'm sure he had a reason for leaving.
Maybe I just never felt like I belonged back.
It's what we call
The sun-
trauma dumping, guys.
The sun is really in this guy's eyes. He's like, oh, I wish I had a pair of sunglasses.
It's awful looking.
Had enough to survive. And I worked the coal mines from when I was 15.
Now what are you doing?
After my
Oh, you were just about to tell me.
can't say I really know. Hell, more. Maybe I should.
Goodbye.
I like this. Like, anywhere where a man with a guitar might be able to get a job. Oh, anywhere, literally anywhere. Okay, great.
Now, friend, you know you're near the entertainment capital of the world right now, right?
Yeah.
Las Vegas?
If you just walk slightly.
Do you have any idea where an entertainer should maybe go in Nevada, friend?
In the ruins of Nevada. I mean, he's from Montana. He might not be from around here.
That's fine. What the fuck were we just talking about for that terrible...
We were talking about how it's time for another snack.
Whoa! Okay.
All right, you got one or two.
We still have fucking 2 snacks left? 2.
Yeah, dude. Okay, all right.
Again, DFC, if you end up seeing this, we love you. I can't believe this works so good. I can believe it.
All
I'm
right.
overjoyed with how well it works. So go ahead.
I think you said you've had these before. I have not. These Lay's Layers.
Oh my god. Which one's those?
They're the 3 cheese.
Okay. Now
I don't want you to tell me anything about them.
There's a sour cream and onion version, so I will say.
Yeah, I did see that. I went with this because I feel like this would be more intensive. These are a lot smaller than I was anticipating.
You're gonna find they smell cheesier than you're anticipating.
They do smell very cheesy. Quite cheesy, in fact.
Yeah, they smell too cheesy.
Too fast, too cheesy.
Sorry, actually, I don't know why I took it first. They're bigger than you may think, though.
I wanted them to be as big as they are on the bag, which I know is a crazy thought because they're gigantic on the bag, but...
They're gigantic on the background. But they're perfectly great. Nothing wrong with them at all. The cheese flavor is good. Is Veronica Belmont still relevant? Or Felicity Day? Is she still doing anything?
I feel like maybe.
Is anyone talking about Dodger anymore? It doesn't. Why would it sound more interesting? What's your official review of this chip?
Okay. They're inferior to 3D Doritos.
Of course.
They're still good. I'm very interested in the sour cream and cheddar variety.
Mm-hmm. Sour cream and onion.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. They're very, very good. I'm not interested. Goodbye. They're good. They're good if you like a nice sour cream and cheddar chip. However, they have a lightness that is inherent in their design, which makes it a... it's almost like a... you might want to say a bugle or something with
Okay.
a less of a mouth feel, which I found it makes me not coming back to them because I just want a little bit more purchase with my bites.
I feel like these are good. And also, like I was talking about earlier with the Turbo Flamas, more surface area for your powder.
100%. That is true.
Because of the way that it's puffed up and
I
layered.
don't believe that they powder it correctly then. Because I think the internal layers could be more powdered. I feel as though I could be getting cheesed the fuck up right now instead of being minorly side cheesed. You know what I mean?
Well,
I'm not trying to be a fucking Mason, but I'm just saying.
I will say, I am reading on the side of the bag right now. It says you are supposed to crush them up and snort them in a line. So maybe that's the problem.
I just am used to things my way, and I don't really feel like I'm gonna establish a new way of eating just for a chip.
Chip Kane, is that anything? Code Chip?
I want you to
Code Chip is my favorite audio slave song.
It probably isn't even your favorite. There's no way Coach Ice is your favorite audio slave song.
It's a great song though.
Yeah, but come on. Although, what's really comparing with that?
Gasoline? Is that the song I'm
That
thinking
song
of?
rocks.
Yeah.
I like that song more. Bro, what's your favorite Velvet Revolver song? Don't pick Slither.
Fall to Pieces then.
It's
Literally the only other song by
That's
Velvet
right.
Revolver I know.
That poor band. Today we took a small walk and encountered someone on the road who's listening.
I thought, for some reason, I imagined like we took a small walk and we saw Scott Weiland's grave.
No, that would have been something else. That would have been very much something else. That would have made me very.
I bet you
careful.
he got cremated. Let me check.
I feel as though if he was cremated and you stood near it,
You can't say that.
Again, it's a real Count Dracula situation, which I love that what we do in the shadows is now doing that, but with liquor related humans. Just funny. Guys, in case you don't know Count Dracula, it is an Electric Wizard song in which a vampire excitedly gets people really high on drugs before he sucks their blood so that he can get real high on drugs.
That's like a common vampire, like, not meme, but like thing.
I know, but it's fucking sick that it's an Electric Wizard song. It's badass as hell. It's fucking sweet. Oh, dude. Okay, I also want to talk to you about this because it's fucking cool as hell. So I've been playing Pokemon Sword and Shield, guys, for those who don't know. Obviously, you don't know that. But he does know that. But I just beat the Dragon-type boss, like the leader, gym leader. And there's one Pokemon that is Gigantamax form is literally just a skyscraper. And it's fucking cool as hell, even though it's so stupid.
That's really funny.
Because it's one of those things where you're like, oh, really? I'm going to go walk into fucking New York and one of those buildings is a Pokemon? Like, what's the idea here? When did this ever come up where this Pokemon was discovered and they're like, this fucker's a building? Oopsie doops! This guy was a building the whole time. It was a Pokemon, though. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, there's no relevant... Because you might be saying, oh, it evolves into a fucking building because now it's seen buildings. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense either. It's stupid. What you're saying is stupid. However, it's fucking sweet looking that it's a fucking giant, like, scary building. But it's cool. It's really... It's just weird. It's just weird how cool it is.
Sorry, I was looking up where Scott Weiland was buried. It looks like he was buried in Hollywood Forever.
He was not cremated.
No, doesn't seem that way. Actually, it doesn't say whether or not he was cremated. He could have been cremated and interred there.
Okay,
If they have a what's that word called? Columbarium, I think.
I don't know what that is.
It's a It's a columbarium. Yeah, columbarium is a structure for reverential and usually public storage of funerary urns holding
Really?
cremated remains, also known in the business as cremains.
Is it really called that? Cremains, really?
Yeah, cremains.
I didn't know it was called that. If you could either be cremated or your life essence is used to create a spirit bomb to fight Frieza.
Well, probably cremated because the spirit bomb didn't work on Frieza.
It did something to him.
I will say I have talked about this. I don't know if I've ever talked about this show. I feel like I must have, because I've been doing this show for literally ever.
That's right.
My preferred method of disposal for my body is sky burial.
Which is where you shot out of a cannon into the sky?
Yep, exactly that.
It's where you're like crucified and birds eat you.
You're not crucified. You're in traditional. I think traditionally you're actually like cut up, so it's easier for the birds to eat you. Mm-hmm. It's very common in Himalayan funerary services, although also.
Is it good for birds?
I mean, birds eat all kinds of carrion, so why
I
not?
feel like I would have to know the vulture or something.
Arrange it ahead of time. Yeah. It's like when you donate. It's like when you donate a kidney.
Yeah, you're like,
you gotta get to know him ahead of time.
It's like, all right. Does he drink?
It's actually a practice in Zoroastrianism too.
Wow.
Something similar. Into the body is placed into the most metal thing you've ever heard, the Tower of Silence.
That is fucking metal as hell.
And the body's exposed to the elements for disposal.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Really not great psychologically, I would bet.
You aren't alive for this process.
Oh, the part of the process where you have to cut up your family member with the knife is real bad.
Oh.
Yeah, I think normally they get someone else to
They
do
probably
it.
have a crew,
Yeah.
which I don't know that I would really be that happy about the crew.
You know, it's interesting. There's a weapon called a monk's spade that Buddhist monks in Japan who traveled would.
Well, like the rings on it.
No, that's different. No, it's actually like kind of like a small. It's kind of like a walking stick with a small shovel
I
blade
know
that's like
it's
sharp.
kind of almost like upside down U.
Yeah, kind of. Oh no, that's a Logitech.
We're
That's
talking
different.
right now. Reach for the sky.
I really read that initially as. I may be dumb, but I'm not dumb, which is a great line.
That's true.
Are you soliciting me? I just don't want anything eating my dick. You wouldn't know though.
Who cares if it eats your dick?
You're dead.
Bro,
you don't
your
know.
dick is cosmic in the
It's-
fucking when. Okay,
It's not like you're an Egyptian, because if an Egyptian gets buried and a mummy, and if a vulture eats a mummy's dick, then you ain't fucking in the afterlife.
bro, I
But
don't
you're
know if
not an
that's true.
Egyptian. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm not 100% up on ancient Egyptian funerary rites, but I don't believe that's the
At the
case.
very least, you felt like they had to. Oh, we're doing it.
Well, that's why you're wrapped up, so that the vultures can't get to your private parts.
Guys at home and perhaps D-Marks. Did you?
Can I get a sky barrel, but for New York City rats? I love that.
Love that.
That's great.
Unfortunately,
I do. So in a lot of mobster movies, they have a burial like that where you sleep with the fishes.
Oh, sure.
Think about that.
If we drained all the rivers in the world, how many? If we drained, don't worry about it. A lot of fucking dead people in the river.
Grows and Lions. I feel like you're new. Welcome to the stream.
Hi there. Okay, what was I gonna fucking say? I feel as though, because like people used to always say like you have to put coins on your eyes for like Sharon.
Yeah, because it pays your way to the river.
But don't you, it feels so like not big enough for this body to be really what like you take with you. You know what I mean? Don't you think you get like a new thing, or you're like cosmically like in the universe's dick when you're digging things? You don't have to worry about this insignificant human dick remaining in this mortal coil. You now have future space dick, like soul dick. You know what I mean?
Mortal coil is what I call my penis, actually.
That's what I call a really crazy duck's dick.
Yeah, there you go.
How's-
I think snake dicks are like maybe like that too.
Snakes do not have dicks; they just completely insert their whole body into a vagina.
So the snake itself crawls into the ova and fertilizes it with its own body.
100%. You gotta be able to see that shit.
Interesting.
So it's an accuracy thing. That's why their body is formed that way. You know how like ducks form
Yeah.
their shit around? Yeah, it's the opposite.
Yeah, duck's penis looks exactly like a duck.
A female fucking snake is just a pipe. That's where we get them. We've been breeding pipes this whole time. Friendly?
I feel like it would have been a lot better if they were sign spinners. Like they're out there being like, oh, it's not.
You think they're gonna program fucking an animation for a sign? Come on now. They couldn't even do anything in this game. Hi.
So I was watching a video that was talking about like theories about this game, and one of them was very stupid because it was talking about how the idea that Elvis doesn't exist, and I don't remember the reason that they gave aside from the fact that there's no Elvis. Aside from that, there's no Elvis songs and there's no Elvis like pictures or anything in the game.
Well, don't they say that they have reference material to him?
They have reference to a guy that everyone called the King. They do not explicitly state Elvis Presley's by name.
Well, also there's that one artwork that's of like someone with like punching, and they have like an AR. That's actually a movie poster of Elvis Presley's.
That's really funny.
However, the art in the game is of some guy who's not Elvis Presley. So like maybe it's just whoever that's supposed to be.
I also kind of got into an Elvis thing because when I was like,
I know I can't afford to go on this trip.
when I was into, oh yeah, you probably don't have high enough speech yet.
I don't have gambling.
Oh, we haven't gambled in a while. What's our luck looking like? It's not bad. Johnny Coins. Your name is Jimmy
His name is
Coins.
Jimmy Coins, yeah.
So you probably are are gambling.
We'll check out what's his face for that lucky outfit.
Oh yeah, yeah. Things aren't
He's
going
just
the right way.
sleeping.
What was I going to
He's
say?
in the other fucking area. In the city.
Oh yeah, what I was gonna say was that. So I was talking earlier about how I think Hawaiian culture is very interesting, and I love their shirts. So one thing I love about their
Love
shirts
your culture. Love your shirts.
is that so part of the like sentiment behind these is that in like a lot of like traditional ceremonies and stuff like that, it's too hot to wear like formal suits, so like nice Hawaiian suits are considered to be like semi-formal wear.
Wow.
In like traditional culture.
I didn't know that Hawaiian people actually wear Hawaiian shirts.
Yeah, well, they don't look like this. I'm sure they don't look like as ostentatious as this because I think it's like more traditional craft kind of stuff. So it's probably a lot simpler patterns.
How fucking bizarre.
But like that one thing I always appreciate was like, oh, it's kind of fun that way.
I know.
But like I said, I really think Hawaiian culture is neat. I kind of got into an Elvis thing because he made a movie called Blue Hawaii, which is a song that I really like a lot.
Oh yeah, I remember that song.
I think he did. I think he actually did multiple Hawaii movies, but I know Blue Hawaii is definitely one.
Yeah.
There's more quandary. I find Hong Kong culture is super cool. Yeah, I love.
Yo,
I
we're
love.
really gonna replay Sleeping Dogs sometime.
I love syncretic cultures as well. I think they're very interesting in terms of like. I think they're also because like fucking. I love like Indian shit. Like Indian army people look fucking rad because they're like dressed in like fucking like British redcoats, but they also have like rad turbans and like they
Yeah.
have cool spears and shit. So I love shit like that. But it's a product of colonialism, exactly.
Dude, that's the whole thing.
Yeah, it's like I like this thing, I like this aesthetic, but it's colonialism. Like the same thing with Spanish colonial architecture is beautiful, it's gorgeous, but it's got colonial literally right in the name.
So what are you supposed to do though? What's that?
I think you have to get to the secret stash. Oh, is that the Naughty Nightmare? No, not. Oh yeah, Speechless one.
The truth is that we live in a world that's post-colonialism, and some stuff happened because of it, and it's not good, and it can be corrected, but it doesn't mean that the aesthetics aren't sweet. There, I said it.
Yeah, because like I said, like I love a lot of like that colonial aesthetic because I love when cultures blend. I think that's very interesting.
Oh yeah.
You know, a lot of that unfortunately is because of colonialism. But like
We never would have had Tex-Mex.
that's true.
I'm kidding. Fuck Tex-Mex.
So we've discussed English culture itself as a product of French colonialism. It's true to an extent. Yeah,
English is a product of French colonialism?
to an extent. I mean,
That feels like a bit of a
well, because like
English as a language or England?
well, England, because a lot of like
French people went over there?
yeah, because of William of Normandy.
Well, then weren't they just fucking like British people of like
They were Normans.
well, weren't they like old tribes or whatever? Like Boudica kind of shits.
Well, Boudica was a little earlier. Boudica was like Romans.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it's not like William the Conqueror didn't just go there and there was nothing. Like there was he was
I
fighting.
think about that with like America.
So that's one thing I always think about is that is an interesting bit of perspective is that like it's weird to imagine that Charlemagne lived 200 years before William the Conqueror. Like you think of them as being I always thought of them as being contemporaries with one another. In reality was that like modern England as we know it doesn't exist until 1066. Whereas the Holy Roman Empire has been kicking it around for over 300 years by that point.
Right. No, it's true.
Same for Korean, Japanese culture. Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense.
That's true.
Yeah, there's a lot of blend there, and to an extent, Korean American culture.
That's true.
You know, there's a lot of syncretism there.
I mean, you see a lot. I think I see a lot in food shits.
Yeah,
Because like you see it all the time. If for like immigrants who came over, like we only had this.
Yeah.
This is the kind of food we made, so we did this with it. Happens all the time in Korea for sure.
yeah. Well, and a lot of like African food
Dude,
or
for real.
African American food, Cuban foods like that a lot too. It's a lot of like native and indigenous foods mixed with foods brought over by Spanish colonials.
Real talk. What? How do you think this process goes with this lady?
A lot of lube.
You think so?
Yeah.
I feel as though there's going to be rough edges.
Yeah, for sure. It's going to be very dry.
Oh, so she's like almost like yeah, okay.
Listen, you get some texture. Oh, for sure you're getting
You're
texture.
getting a lot of texture. Now, obviously, this is not something that we'll be tasting in any way. I mean, she even claims to be some kind of dominatrix.
Yeah.
So I feel as though it's really more of a you're so dirty that you're doing it with a ghoul kind of thing. Where's Fisto at?
I mean, that's not how people aren't into doms because they think that they're like dirty.
No, of course, yes, but it might be more of a way to like punish yourself. To be. Don't touch him. Don't touch the rat.
I mean, he doesn't catch it.
He never would catch him, really?
I don't think so.
They gotta catch him if you leave him alone.
No, I don't think so because I think they run at the same speed.
That's crazy. I meant to go to the other fucking place tonight. I keep getting lost in this fucking one block town. There's like 10 doors, and I'm like, what the fuck? Anyway.
Dude, okay, of note, chicken parm was not an Italian dish. All right, this was a great episode of Good Eats where Alton Brown talks how the birth of what we know as Italian cuisine is from America.
Same with Chinese food.
Yeah, because basically the people who immigrated from Italy were literally so poor that most of them had like never eaten meat before, and when they came to America and got jobs that paid somewhat well and meat was actually plentiful, they were like, this is fucking great. We're gonna put meat in everything.
Let's put cheese on this shit.
Yeah, we're just gonna get a lot in there.
Yeah. Dude, there's so much of that shit that's just like, we were broke and there was nothing else. Or like, you know.
Yeah.
You see that?
It was one of my favorite things is talking about how like yeah, it's like you can tell it's obvious that Jews run the world from our cuisine, like parts of the fish and the bread we didn't let finish because we were running away.
That's funny. Let's change gabbity. Give me as much as you can figure out.
It's chips, my man.
It's chips. I should be able to have fucking casino coin shot.
I'm sure that'd be great. Actually, I'm sure that this happens more often than people will admit. Where somebody will go to a casino, they will get chips, as one does at a casino, and then they'll get, like, if they get a large amount of chips, they will immediately like pretend to like push it back and be like, big winnings tonight.
Dude, all the time. Sure. I wonder if that's like, okay. I know what you mean. Probably like try to like meet people.
I've had authentic Chinese food and never want it again. I'll take the
Really? You don't like
Americanized.
Szechuan food? Okay. I don't know much about Chinese food. However,
I'm sure a lot of that in America. Also, A1 Steaks 100% Ethiopian food, delicious. Love Ethiopian
I have
food.
not had enough of that.
Oh my god, it's so good, dude. African food is having a bit. I feel like it's having a moment.
Now it's its moment.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, because I discovered recently that in Chinese and Szechuan cooking, I'm gonna lose this, you motherfucker.
You motherfucker.
The one taste profile they're trying to achieve is, you guessed it, numbing.
Interesting.
Like that's one of it's like, you know, whatever, like sweet, you know, but numbing. This is what 9 luck looks like. This is what 9 luck looks like to you people.
Yeah, I agree. Everyone in chat agreeing that Ethiopian food is fucking delicious. Agree
never
also.
had it.
Oh my god, it's so good.
You told me the first time you had it, you're like, fuck yeah, and I was like, what do they even eat over there? And then I never had it.
I think a good amount of it is actually vegan, so you could probably take Jasmine.
Yeah, that's probably true. My max bet is 40. Are you sure?
I hate the spindly top on these. I want a big knob that I can grab onto. Don't take that out of context.
Didn't I used to win this a lot?
Remember when I won gambling? You won 2 chips, my man.
Guys,
You fucking did it.
okay. Guys, Let's try this again. I'm looking to exchange my luck for better luck.
Yeah. Yeah, Ethiopia has a bunch of good veggie options. Yeah, no, for sure. Like a lot of their traditional food. So it's interesting. So the way that Ethiopian food is,
How lonely this man is.
and I think this is also probably in the case of some other, Horn countries, probably similar to like Djiboutian food and stuff like that. Motherfucker, are you kidding me?
You
Is-
kidding me with this-
There you go.
Thank you.
A lot of their food is like stews and whatnot. It's like wat is traditionally like a stew, and what will happen is you will be served a stew, and you will be served a flatbread called injera, and
Yeah.
you take and you rip apart the injera, and you actually like scoop up the stew. So fucking good.
Little did we know that Ethiopian culture was inspired by my experiences of Panera Bread.
Yeah.
Don't fuck me. Okay.
Yeah. Ethiopia was the first to pioneer the bread plate, which was revolutionary for its time.
It could be true.
Ethiopia.
Fuck you! Fuck you. This is my last one. If you fuck with me, thank you. Okay.
Oh my god! I'm furious for you. Oh, you. Yeah, I don't know. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Ethiopia is also just very interesting a country. Unfortunately, they're going through a rough time for the past very long time.
Last
like
week
a lot
I
of
read a
Africans.
book about Selassie I.
I want you to know that you're mispronouncing injera, but yeah, I believe that.
Can you spell it out phonetically so we can do our best? We're not trying to.
Well, I
say-
know how to spell. It's INGERA.
That's why I said spell it phonetically. Because none of us want to not say things right. That's true.
Is it Jera?
With the exception of I'm never going to say Naruto, so get over it.
Injera? Yeah, I feel like
I'm not going to say manga either, even though
I was gonna say I feel like manga is someone trying to fool you.
dude, but everyone says it. Everyone says it. It pisses me off. Because guess what, guys? When I was alive, we didn't even know what that shit was yet. I have forgotten about Crimson Caravan 100%. We didn't know what it was. We read that word and we were like, I don't know, manga? So I said manga, which is wrong. I know that. But manga is obviously right, because that's how Japanese people pronounce things. But I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go to the record store.
I will
Go
as
to
a
the
side
record
I will
store.
as a side tangent. It's GIF. Don't be weird.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. I know you're like, the original creator wished for it to be referred to as Jeff. Well, then maybe he should have spelled it right. Maybe he should have looked into his dictionary and seen how many words start GIF and become GIF.
Well, okay, because the the thing is the first word. Stupid thing. There we go. The first word has a hard G sound.
Yeah.
It's a graphical GIF.
Yeah, and also the words that you experience in is it the H&H Robot Factory? Is that what Fisto is?
I thought Fisto was at Mick and Ralph's.
No, he's near there, I think. Now you say it. This is also the forgotten Simpson. Nobody ever remembers what's in North Vegas Square, except for the guy who teaches you wad cutters.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's like such a weird thing that's just like, yeah, it's randomly here.
It's Bill Wadcutter's house.
No one actually said GIFs. That's a psyop. That's a good joke.
Dude, true. True. There's a lot of things like that where I'm like, no one has ever felt this way, and it's merely a thing to see. Like it's a honeypot.
I feel like also it's like a
It's like dill pickle chips.
was-
That's a group of weirdos.
I was gonna say it's like a Die Hard as a Christmas movie thing. It becomes your personality. It's like, yeah, I'm the GIF guy of The Office.
Dude, it's true. But it's because there's people who are like,
I brew my own kombucha.
You think kombucha people and GIF people?
No, I don't know. I wanted to create the most annoying coworker.
Well, it's a tech guy. It's like a
Yeah,
it's a dude who's like, I have a Tesla.
Yeah, a hot dog sandwich thing. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. That's stupid. I have to have a real talk with you again. My girlfriend has been insulting me, claiming that
Because she says your penis is too big.
no,
She laughs at it. She says how ridiculously large it is.
Aha! Is that a cartoon drawing of a penis right there? No, sir. That's never happened to me.
I can't believe I can't believe you're dragging it on the ground like
Is
that.
the painting dry yet? Hang on. No. What she really did was she keeps going and telling me that nobody likes sandwiches. Because it was a fuck, marry, kill, rice, pasta, sandwiches. And
Oh, interesting.
my answer was clear, we are killing rice. Because I know you
That's tough.
motherfuckers want to sit here and act like you're holier than thou and just want to chow down on some fucking rice. Go fuck yourself. To dismiss sandwiches like this, holy
What was the third option? Spaghetti?
pasta.
Pasta in general? Okay.
Pasta is too delicious and too big of a group.
Yeah.
Sandwiches, too big to fail. Rice, though? You're like, well, it's so good, you can have it with anything. You can eat rice all day. Fuck you. Don't act like you're some fucking person who can sit here and just chew on rice. You motherfuckers could eat spaghetti all damn day with no sauce if you really needed to. But, okay, so anyway, the answer was clearly kill rice. Marry sandwiches, fuck pasta.
Interesting.
Because every day you could grow up, you could have full meals with sandwiches all day long. But then you want to have a little treat.
Oh, it looks like there's a door you can go in below there. Bottom layer. To the left? Nope, just kidding.
It's a weird building.
It really looked like it for a second there.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? Like you're okay, cool. Let's kick back with the sandwich. There we go. You know what I mean? But you can't. You're not going to be like, I really am going to miss this fried rice that much. I just don't believe it. You know? What do you?
Yeah,
really
but I like
risottos.
risotto's good. I eat a lot of like we do like a smoked trout bowl that's really good.
I know that you're about to tell
You
me.
can't. It means you can't eat sushi anymore.
Who cares? Fuck off. You're really. You're gonna. You would kill fucking sandwiches too, you bitch. Are you serious? You're a bit. Yeah, I've never been more mad at you in my life.
Listen.
She's like, nobody cares about sandwiches.
Will a snack help you feel better?
We'll see. We'll fucking see. I'm not going to because I'm too startled by the man. That man scares me. He's the scariest thing in this fucking game. Not going
No, it's a literal jump scare of a regular man. Guys, this is the last minute one. I have not had good experience with these fun flavors by hers before, but Long Hearts and Sharp Provolone, a Philly favorite.
I don't know about this one. I feel it's going to taste exactly like the one we just ate.
Oh, actually, no. It smells very different. It smells like you talk about fake jalapeno smell. It smells a little like that. Definitely very
Yeah,
peppery.
this smells exactly like the last one to me.
You think so?
With less cheese.
Wait, the last one what?
Sorry, the one we had previously that was...
Oh, the cheese wit.
No, the spicy... The spicy one that was like spicy cheddar. What the fuck was that?
Oh, the nacho one, the Pringles. I gotcha.
Correct. So again, just to clarify, what is this again? Sharp provolone with long hots?
It's a kind of pepper. Yeah.
Is it supposed to be like based on something? Is it Philly cheesesteak? They're saying?
No, long hots are just like a Philly thing. They put on. If you haven't had a pulled pork sandwich with long hots and sharp provolone, get on that shit. It's tight as hell.
This is a fine chip. It took the flavors that normally would be in a chip like this and have kind of a shitty artificial flavor, but they were real nuanced about it and didn't fuck it up that bad.
I was about to say, I was going to have an unpopular opinion. I actually like these a lot.
Yeah, no, they're not bad because they took it and they dialed it down a lot.
Yeah.
It feels like it's mostly a plain potato chip, but then has like a hint of a nice cheese flavor and a nice subtle sharpness in like a jalapeno sense. I don't mind that one bit. However, I would not order that chip. As for me, I'm looking for a flavor explosion every time. I'm looking for. I'm right in Phoenix territory, so we just go with it. I'm looking for more of an extreme flavor blasted goldfish kind of thing. Whereas I know you are here looking for a moderate chip that anyone can enjoy.
Yeah, I want something subtle. I want the Emily Dickinson of chips.
Do you a certain slam chip? Maybe I shouldn't be wearing the outfit. It's not a bad chip. It's just not for me. I can't believe I'm losing to Fiends. I really got to get some better ones.
Hint of lime chips are best chips. I've come around a lot more on like hint of lime
The
stuff.
lime chip is a great chip. Here's my concern about the hint of lime chip. I am getting a tortilla for the purposes of salsa or nachos.
Yeah.
So
Queso, some might say.
or queso,
Yeah.
which doesn't mean that it's
You don't want to be corrupted.
correct. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it's a problem necessarily to have a lime taste. I'm saying that I'm going to put flavor on this chip. This is a platform for me. I'm not.
Yeah.
It's not just fucking.
It's a vehicle. It's a vehicle,
It's
baby.
not tortilla chip day at the fucking zoo. It's fucking nacho day at the zoo. Hi, you guys really need to fucking chill out.
But no, for real, pulled pork sandwich, sharp provolone, long hots on a hoagie roll, Italian sub roll, fucking baller. That's a Philly favorite for sure.
That's not a bad chip. You guys want to keep doing this or what? This is guys. This would be on the news if this wasn't right now. So chill the fuck out. Let's talk it out. That's where Motor Runner lives. Or what's his name? It's Motor Runner.
Murderer is deep in the belly of the beast.
He's not. Isn't the leader down here in this building?
He's not in here. You gotta go down to the vault, remember?
Oh yeah. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I just happened upon these ruins. Yeah, all three. Hi guys. Just checking in. I really noticed it was kind of a. So they're killing their own friends, clearly. Y'all gonna let me? I'm so. How embarrassing that I did that.
I mean,
Fucking stupid.
listen.
What the fuck are you doing here? You got some kind of fucking death wish, ass?
A language.
Final warning. Alright, asshole. You just fucked yourself.
Cool. I'm hit. Who would ever say that?
Who would ever say that after getting shot directly in the chest?
Oof. Hey gang, I'm just kind of chilling. I probably would stop approaching.
I fucking love the static ragdolls in this particular version of Vegas, where it's just like they're in the pose and they just fall over backwards.
politely sit.
Yeah. Like, oh, better take a seat.
No, Shotgun Surgeon really paying the bills like it always does. It's just too good of a. I will take this knife some shit. Seems like someone was looking to talk.
Yeah, who?
Okay, I see you. I'm gonna drink this sarsaparilla. Sarsaparilla. Oh, I recently heard this is my new thing I'm gonna start doing. That's
Okay.
too fucking bad.
Can't wait for it.
Say ice cream types. Say strawberry chocolate and vanilla.
Interesting.
It's really weird to say it, but it's so funny to me to say vanilla that I can't even get over it. I usually have to say it in a southern accent.
I was like, what does that remind me of?
Y'all want
There's
some
an episode.
vanilla?
There's an episode of. There's an episode of What We Do in the Shadows where one of the characters abandons his life and pretends he's a regular human bartender.
Great episode.
One of my probably my favorite episode.
What's his name? Jackie something?
Jackie Daytona. He's talking with one of the people, and he was like, "Yeah, you're really confused because all this stuff. Like, you say you're from Tucson, but you talk all fancy stuff." He's like, "This is how we all talk in Tucson, Arizona." It's a great episode.
It's a great episode.
Yeah, it's for sure my favorite episode of that show. It's so fucking
I
funny.
forget why that part happens.
It's because Jim the vampire, like, he owes him a debt, and so he goes on the run.
That's what it was.
But I think it ends up being he just owes him like $10 or something.
Yeah, I think that's it too. Did I kill you?
What happened? All
I
right,
deserve that one.
I'm not mad.
What? It was a learning opportunity for me.
I said it. Didn't heal your limb.
I really can't set that up that way. It's crazy I don't need to pass a check for that at all.
I hate that it's an option of like.
Right?
It's an option of like. Do you want to leave the tripwire alone? It's like, no, I just selected it. I just selected it for fun.
I guess
I was
the
planning on
idea-
walking directly onto it.
Well, I guess the enemies can hit him too. I don't know if they can hit their own minds.
I was about to say, I don't remember if they can.
Sorry, I don't remember this.
How the hell did you get in here?
I'm Bryce Anders.
What are you looking to find out?
This is the less good Ranger armor.
Yeah, it's not as good.
Oh, my apologies, sir. I was sent here by Colonel Shu.
You wouldn't call an independent contractor sir.
Yeah, right. Well, it might just be like a.
This was Vault 3.
Matt Berry plays the same character and everything. It's always production. Yeah, the only other thing I've seen Matt Berry in is a clip of I think it's Toast of the Town is his other show, but he's doing a voiceover thing, and the guy keeps he's like in the recording booth, and a guy keeps asking if he can hear him, but he keeps on talking over him, and then goes back and forth. It's really funny.
That's really funny. Anyway, I just rescued that man, I guess. There you go. Remember Bryce Sanders? It's a fan favorite.
I'm gonna name my kid after you, Jimmy Coins.
I don't think he seems to think I'm some kind of asshole, even though I really did him a big favor.
Even though I literally saved his life.
I think so. It seems like he could have just left at any time. I'm sorry, am I being attacked by the slaves too?
No, they're all in cages.
Sorry that I had to do that to you.
Although it looks like everyone died somehow.
Oh, they're all fine.
Oh, that one guy's just sitting against the wall.
Certainly one of you would have the key for this, right?
Oh, weird. I wonder where they got all those Legionnaires from.
They must have. Somehow the fiends are connected to the Legion. I can tell. I don't know what it is.
It goes all the way to the
It
top.
goes all the way to the top.
Pepe Sylvia, Pepe Sylvia. I love it. I love your Charlie Day impression. It's really good.
I don't know how I
I
did it.
fucking love it.
I didn't do it on purpose, but I don't think he does it either. Hi, that was a mistake on your part. That was a big mistake. You shouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have done it like that. You know, I would have done it way different than that, sir. Just way different.
It's funny. I was just thinking, like, I'm glad that guy died because he was falling backwards. He was gonna hit his head real bad.
It's gonna be bad, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a concussion for sure.
And managed to narrowly avoid that concussion by dying.
By blowing a massive hole in your chest. There's no.
Luckily, I managed to shoot him in the spine.
Oh, hi. Now, pull cue. I understood why you came at me so hard, but it was never going to work.
I would have led with the frag grenade. Is what I would have done.
Well, it's hard. They're hardly. Oops. I'm not going in there.
I forget what's on the other side of that. Is it
Something
anything?
important? Yeah, it's like you can train it, I think. Let's find out. Do. Didn't like to see a door.
Didn't like to see a locked door for sure.
Well, it was not an issue at all.
I am not even slightly inconvenienced.
Very good at breathing.
No, you're very good at not breathing.
That's true. Is that the same fucking one? No,
It looks like it.
it's not the same one.
Oh, no. It's not the same one, but it's probably in the same place. I wonder if you can get through the other side. I wonder if they're both locked. All right.
What's the point of this? I'm sure it was really cool back then. I was like, sweet.
There's a door under here.
One that's locked, you can't go in for any reason.
I mean, it's only a hard lock. It's not that hard to pick. Also, we do have the magic methods of going through said door. If we were so inclined.
Hi.
Dennis, you're barely
Hey,
alive.
Dennis?
Are you gonna free me or what?
What do you mean am I going to free you or what? No.
Check the desk. Maybe the desk. Huh. Interesting choice, that desk having literally nothing in it.
Yeah, it does not seem to be a path to freedom.
I think there is a key. I think there is one down the dorms.
The dwarves?
The dorms where you just were, the living area. I think one of the rooms has it.
What am I going to search every fucking room for a key to free 4 slaves?
To free Dennis? You think I'm gonna free Dennis?
Dennis. Dennis is honestly... Oh, are you... Oh, you're dead. I didn't kill you.
No, you really didn't.
Oh, you're supposed to have overdosed on drugs. Now, it's not a good. It's kind of morbid, perhaps.
It's a little much for this game.
What did every single? Now this is just you got greedy on this one. Everyone's ODing. Come on.
I like how it seems like they specifically have ODing rooms.
Yeah, I think that in the future that would be a concept. This is the room we go to OD. I mean, I'll take all those free drugs.
It's kind of like a suicide room. Think about
It's
it.
like a Suicide Girls.
I think that bitch won't take Vault 3 jumpsuits for some
I
reason.
think so too. I was recently having a discussion with my girlfriend about how, unfortunately, as men, we're constantly victimized by the fact that we're just, I had to type in www.sss.gov to prove that I was that I had signed up for selective service back in the day, which I had.
Why'd you have to prove that? Couldn't you just say, did you forget? Because you literally had to.
No, I don't know why they. For some
Wait,
reason,
who's Daniel? You got Dennis and Daniel. Who the fuck?
Who the fuck's Daniel?
Hey,
But-
free prisoner key. There we
There
go.
we go.
Oh, you can probably go down to the place now. You got the other key.
It's true. The sad part was that as I tried to enter that, the first thing that came up was, you guessed it, Suicide Girls. And unfortunately, I just, I get the temptation's always there.
Yeah.
You just want to be a good man and sign up for selective service. And all of a sudden you're looking at alt girl titties. And it's just, what a tragedy.
Well, it's tough. That's why that,
No, sir.
Interesting. I would have sworn that key did that.
Could have swore you were. Didn't even drown for a second.
Yeah, what's like that, that's basically the thing they talk about with that, like, guy who, shot at that massage parlor in Georgia a couple months ago. You want to free those prisoners? You just gonna walk right by that?
Fuck Dennis and Rachel.
They really got fucked up. Everyone got hurt.
Thanks for the help. We'll find our own way out.
Also, I'm severely bleeding. And I think this one guy's dead.
I didn't shoot him, I don't think. Oh, he's. I didn't think he was dead. He looks like he's recently deceased.
To be fair,
name is Corpse.
his is Carter's corpse, so
Alright,
he probably was dead before he got here.
This guy, though, we're not sure about Rick Lancer, to be honest.
He makes a fine cracker.
Go to the That's terrible. Go to the recreation area.
You remember Lancer crackers?
No, I don't remember Lancer.
You never had Lancer crackers? They were like the same kind of deal. Remember, like the cheddar and peanut butter ones that you found, which is a flavor combination I do not understand.
It works.
It works, but who was the first guy?
Dude, that's a company that had a lot of cheddar crackers and a lot of peanut butter, right? And then they were like, fuck it. Figure it out.
Yeah, people are still living. Yeah, we talk about this a lot in this game. How it's like, clean up some of it. Okay, to be fair, this place is a Raider Zone stake, so they're probably not big on cleanliness here.
They're theoretically here to just inhabit.
They're theoretically here to just have drug overdoses and die.
We're debating the existence of overdose rooms. Oh, that was a bad shot right to the head. Sorry.
I like your classic great room. Very nice.
I'm sorry, I'm out of ammo. Hi guys, I'm not gonna lose you. I'm just reloading a shotgun real quick. Sorry, real blood. Like I gave a shit. Oops. Oops. Sorry. Oops. Oh, he really went down hard. That was fucking Death Becomes Her shit. This bitch is like heads turn around shit.
Yeah, Bruce Willis puts his hand with a candelabra through Meryl Streep.
How can you remember that movie at all? I was sure that reference was completely lost.
I've never seen it. I only remember that poster.
I forgot about the poster, but I remember the movie. I remember falling the stairs for the rest of my life. It was like a terrible scene. What is the point of this door?
I
Again,
think that's where Murder lives.
you can find it in here. Get your motor running.
Hell, on the highway.
Head out on the highway. Fire all of your guns at once and explode into space. Like a true nature's child. Ma'am, please. I was born. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Thank you.
I gotta drink this water. Oh my god.
I was born to be wild. That's enough of you, fuckface. You almost ruined
May I
it.
call you fuckface?
Yeah, that was a bad call. Sorry. Well, kicking up your little feet, huh?
Put your feet up. Stay a while.
We're just, all day long we're sitting here doing drugs and working our obliques. We just can't have... Listen, I know that nobody in the world knows how human bodies work, but this is a man who worked out to
Yeah.
receive these kinds of obliques. He is not a wasted away drug addict.
What's the muscles behind your legs?
Your like hamstring area?
Is that the hamstring?
Yeah, your quads, that kind of stuff. I mean, it would be considered hams. I don't know what the exact muscle is, but hamstring is what they would usually refer to that.
You'd think I would know it. I did take anatomy in high school.
Back of the quadriceps? I don't know. Gluteus?
Yeah, no, okay, it is the hamstrings. The hamstrings are the back boys.
Yeah, you think they'd have like a better name, but it's just literally hamstrings. It's like a fucking... It's like Colonel Sanders named that one. Gluteus maximus. I don't know, come from your ass, a hamstring. A little hamstring. Hey, get out. It's just a hamstring.
Well, there any of so it's just kind of a parlance for any three of the posterior thigh muscles, the semimembranous, the semitendinosus, and the biceps femoris.
That's all you guys had? Yeah.
Dude, okay, so I before I went on my Doctor Who thing, I was watching a couple episodes of Westworld. I was trying to get into that again because a couple of my friends of mine were watching it because I just finished Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
And like it is interesting because the one thing I do always love of like is like the way that like the human body is like under its skin, like the way that muscles and tendons and the circulatory system all like weaves together because they do a lot of that because obviously they do a lot of like body design for the robots in guys, spoiler alert, are there a lot of robots in Westworld? I don't know if you know that. I mean, kind of.
I know that man's in it. Man in Black.
Yeah, he sure is.
You know that show's a remake?
So it's not a remake. It's interesting. It's a based off of a movie that was written by the same guy who wrote Jurassic Park, Michael Crichton. But it's like completely different. Like the movie has nothing to do with the show. Yeah, because in the show or the movie, sorry, it's just the man who black, who's an entirely different character in the show, is basically just like a robot that works on a western who works at a western themed amusement park who just goes crazy and starts shooting people.
Well, I don't know if that's not what happens.
It's not what happens.
Oh, okay.
But the guy who plays the man back in the show is the same guy who plays the German sniper in your favorite movie, Enemy of the States.
I was trying to remember where I knew him from.
Yeah.
It's actually going to be
Ed Harris. Ed Harris, yeah.
Yeah, Ed Harris, that's who it is.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you everyone for watching.
Guys, it was lovely to be here. Lovely to talk about snacks. Lovely to talk about cultures and cuisine and Ed Harris.
Solid stream session.
Just like the Return to Sun's classic movie. Guys, here's the thing. I feel like the next... We're hopefully going to stream more often than we have in the past.
Yeah.
I feel like it's all going to be Sun's classic.
Sun's
I think
classic.
it's just going to
yeah, we're back in the zone now.
just like chill here, playing New Vegas, trying different ships,
Yeah, dude, we're chilling now.
living our best lives.
Living our
Guys,
best
it's
lives.
lovely to see you so much. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.
Bye.